3, 2, 1. Give me that countdown.
Ethan's gonna come back with a gun.
Give me that countdown. Okay, well, he needs to be here right now. He had a limited amount of seconds. Also, I've lost my back scratcher. I know we're live right now. I've lost my back scratcher. This is my back scratcher for the night.
That's okay.
Oh, baby. Okay, well, I kind of wish Ethan was here. His chair is nicely in focus. There he is. Hey, we're live right now, buddy.
Look at that bidan.
Hey, yeah. Okay, let's dive in. So, what happened last time? There's a lot of role playing. You all found a big guy in a basement, essentially. You brought him out. That guy does not like his family anymore because they tried to assassinate him. And so he's now like, you know what? Maybe not assassinate. Maybe I take you guys and we just strangle him real good. Speaking of his brother. Then you went off and did...
Thought by himself.
What's that?
I'm so glad he came to that thought by himself.
Yeah. He might have been convinced. Big charisma roll. And then you guys went and did a couple of things. Silas, you went and had a little dibble-dabble with a friend of yours who deals in magical regions, and you got yourself a nice fancy coat. Roger, you went to your old friend Sama, who dibble-dabbles in also magical things, and he implanted water cooling, essentially, into your system. Buru and Gantash, you were escorted by Yoll over to the Church of Torm, the kind of ragtag Church of Torm, and in it you found a bunch of Elturellian refugees camping out, and you found some kid friends, some adult friends, and Buru, you had a couple of demonic moments in your session, and you now apparently feel the urge to do some converting. I'm not sure exactly what Buru's thinking, but you do. And Gantash, you got yourself a curse removed. Last we left off was the question, you traded the bag.
That's okay, Yoll didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, fucking goddamn it, motherfucker! I even said your name. I said your name, and it literally happened last.
He was the barbarian escort.
I'm sorry.
My favorite part of everything is that I'm not actually a part of this campaign.
Actually,
that's my headcanon now.
Yoll had a crazy moment with.
I'm actually just imagining everything.
With Alan, right? Yeah, you had a crazy moment with Alan, where you found out that she may or may not have made a deal with something that tried to make a deal with you, and she doesn't think it's that big of a deal. No pun intended.
Yeah, well, she's a fucking idiot.
Well,
I don't think she's hot anymore.
Oh, damn. That could have been a thing. Oh, we could have RP'd a Tortle. Anyways, the last sentence that was
interracial.
The last sentence that was said was,
oh boy.
From Roger to Silas, you traded the bag, in reference to the bag of holding. So there was a little debate going out here on the docks. We'll continue where we left off there. Can you get our seagull music going there, Mr. Limon?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Isn't it beach chicken music?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Wrong bird.
Good old beach chicken dinner. Love that.
So, carrying on from where you all left off, Roger, feel free to ask him again.
Silas, you sold the bag?
I traded
Sold
it.
the bag?
I traded it.
You traded the bag for what?
This lovely coat that I have on. This jacket.
A jacket.
I don't know what it does.
No, let me. Okay, I need. Silas, I want you to look at me into my eye sockets here. Look at me in my eye sockets as I talk to you.
Okay.
So, you're telling me traded the bag for a jacket? Are you cold? I can warm you up. If you're that cold, I can warm you up.
Not
This
anymore
is
with your air conditioning unit installed.
This is it's a magical jacket, Roger.
What's magical about it?
Can I do something with the jacket or no?
Yeah,
Can I-
you can reach inside of one of the very many, roughly 2-inch by 2-inch patches or pockets.
I'm gonna just pick a random one and reach in.
You're gonna reach into a random one.
A random one.
Okay, give me a moment. I was actually not prepared for this. Shoot. There it is. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100.
D100.
So, or both your
Both of
D10s.
these. 340? 3 and a 40. So
A
what is
3
that?
is a 43.
Okay, 43. Perfect.
Okay.
You add them, Lemon.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Roger, you watch as Silas kind of just pats around looking for a pocket, and then he reaches into this literally 2-inch by 2-inch
Oh, I know what 2 inches is. Yep.
small patch on his cloak, and he starts reaching in, and he pulls out the top. It kind of widens as it comes out. He pulls out the top of a ladder, a wooden ladder, and he just keeps pulling it out, and just almost like a clown pulling cloth out of his sleeve. He just keeps pulling it out, and then it comes crashing down onto the dock. A 24-foot wooden ladder.
Now 24 is like 2 inches 12 times.
No, 24
Hold
foot
on.
is. That's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're right, actually, Lemon. 24 feet. It's way more than that.
It's way more.
Like 6 times. What's 6 times 20? What's 6 times 24?
That'd be
Silas,
12.
Yes.
how do you fit the ladder in such a small space?
It's magic, just like the bag. The bag was tiny, but it could hold anything.
Can you put the ladder back in your pocket, or is that pocket full of infinite ladders?
That is a great question. I don't know.
Well, try it.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and put the heavy ass ladder back in my jacket. I don't think it works like that.
Are you gonna like lay on the ground and try to slide it in?
You know what? I'm gonna say that
Do you
I don't
need
think it
help,
goes
Silas?
back in. I don't think it goes back in.
Are you
It's
sure?
magic. It just appears.
Well, if it's magic, can it magically put it back in your jacket?
No.
Can the rod fit in the jacket?
How big is the rod?
The rod is like 4 feet long.
Yeah, 4 feet.
Probably not then. Not in one of its pockets.
So, once you take something out of a pocket, that pocket's now empty. Is that what you're telling me, Silas?
I don't know yet. I just got this jacket, Roger.
Pull another ladder out.
Can I roll again?
Well, what are you gonna do? Are you like
Just-
you're reaching in the same pocket to pull out a ladder?
yeah, sure. I'll reach in the same pocket. That's a great idea.
Okay. So you reach into the pocket and you just hit cloth on the bottom. You can feel the seam,
Oh.
and you reach around and there's nothing in there.
I guess not. There's no more ladders.
Well, then what are we gonna do with this giant ladder that we now have at the dock? it's pretty
We
big.
can-
We can't
We
just,
could we can just leave it here.
or we can just try to sell it. It seems like a waste just to leave it here.
Well, can you carry it?
Yes.
We could bring it to Yoll's house.
What's Yoll gonna do with that? He's gonna break the ladder the second he steps on it.
I mean, he might might have a use for it. I'm just saying we can bring it with us to Yoll's house. I'm not saying to give it to Yoll.
Okay, we bring it to Yoll's house, and then what do we do with it after that?
We'll figure it out.
I don't got 24-foot ceilings, guys.
It's a basement.
Yeah, this bitch a basement.
Silas, can you just humor me and try to put it back in your pocket?
Okay.
I'll help you.
All right.
You.
Just open up my jacket and expose the pocket, and if Roger wants to try and
I want to attempt to put the ladder back in the pocket.
Just force it.
Okay. So it's a wooden ladder, and you're a pretty heavy guy, so I'm not going to make you strength check it. So you pick it up, and you kind of try to maneuver it so that the one end fits in the pocket. I will, however, make you do a sleight of hand check to try to control this ladder.
Oh,
It's
I didn't even have my dice
24
ready.
feet is long. That's
Correct.
a hard ladder to hold.
Roger's got it. Oh, there goes a D6.
We have 12-foot
Oops.
ladders at work.
D20. Here we go. That is a 14. 10 plus 4.
14? Okay. So you're able to get it in, and you kind of, Silas, he kind of jabs you with the end of the ladder a little bit, and you see it just kind of jamming into your little pocket, and nothing happens. It's just jamming into the pocket.
Okay. I don't think it works like that, Roger. I think if you want, you can try and sell it, but I don't think it's going back in.
Where are we at in the dock right now?
You're here. I'll bump you up here. You're actually closer this way.
So it's a pretty busy area of the dock.
It's fairly busy. Like for the most part, it's the people are on the boats. There's a couple of people walking around with clipboards, like taking tallies. The only people that are really at the docks are the ones unloading the boats.
Are there any is there any elevated platforms near me?
I mean, there's that set of boxes that you had climbed before.
Okay, I want to. I'll use the ladder to climb to the top of it, and then
Okay.
I'll lift the ladder up with me.
Okay. You're able to do that, no problem.
Mint.
Attention, everybody! This one-of-a-kind, pristine ladder is now for sale. Anybody like to purchase it?
I will also have you.
What? You cut out.
You cut out.
Bro.
Oh, balls.
Microfono.
If only there was some way to fix this problem in a more permanent quantity. Like, I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Wire?
I
I'm
know
good. Oh my God,
fucking
you're good, you're
piece
good.
of wire.
I
Okay.
can hear Frankie.
Roll a D100.
Oh, I'll just do it in Beyond 20.
Just do it in, yeah.
Roll D100. Oh, 53, baby! Hurrah! I
Wow.
don't even know if that's good or not.
He graduated with a 53.
I did, actually.
If I'm not mistaken, the typical math on D100s is that the lower numbers are typically
That
decent.
was just a test.
Okay, so you
One
you shout
goddamn-
out, and everybody kind of around just looks up at you, and they just kind of like go back and like shake their head and go back to what they were doing, unloading these boats.
It's a magic ladder. Okay? I discovered it on my travels way overseas. I'm now here ready to move on, and this ladder is just too big for me to handle. I need to get rid of it. Someone please. Someone buy it. It's a magical ladder.
The dwarf that was speaking to you before about the boat out there, he kind of just looks up at you. He's got his clipboard and he just holds it out to his side on his waist. Hey, listen. If you get off them boxes, I'll buy that damn ladder.
What's your price? Oh,
What's your price, sir? I'll say that in Dwarvish.
I'll give you 5 silver.
It's a magic ladder.
6. Come on. Just get off the boxes.
1 gold. 1 gold.
Roll a persuasion check.
on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I fucking rolled it, not in my thing. That's a 7 + 8. That's 15.
15.
Yeah, beat that. I dare you.
+8. That's so fucking gross.
I think it's the biggest modifier in the entire cast right now.
I can get bigger if I wanted to. Not much.
No.
though, guys.
He looks up and he just goes, all right, yeah, just come on, get off the boxes. I'll give you a gold. Just give me the ladder.
Alright, I will put the ladder, like I'll set it on the ground so I can climb down it, and then I'm gonna flourishly hop off the boxes.
All right. Acrobatics again. One of these days you're going to fall on your face.
Maybe.
Not one.
That's an 8. 4 + 4.
An 8?
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of jump off, you try to do like a twist through the air, and your leg just gets wrapped in the ladder, and you kind of stumble down the entire rest of the ladder, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage on the way down. It still looked good though. Right up until the end.
That's all.
That's true. When
All
you
right, sir, your new ladder.
all right, thank you. I appreciate this. You can just leave it up there on the boxes, and maybe I'll use it to get up there myself.
Yeah, you short king's gotta find a way up there somehow, right?
Never been called a king before. But yes, I suppose that's right.
Alright, well, take that 1 gold now.
Oh, right, yeah. And he like kind of fiddles around in a little bag he's got attached to his belt, and he just pulls out a gold, hands it to you, and he kind of leans up against his ladder, checking it out. Says,
Right.
You said this was magical.
Yes, it is.
Great. I'm gonna figure this out. And he starts like, you see him like twisting on the things, like basically everything you can get his hands on.
Yeah, from person I bought it from originally, they said that if you can keep it upright and stand on the top rung, it'll activate its power.
And he like looks up. I'm gonna need some friends to help me out. I'm gonna have to test this later. Right now, it's just a box ladder.
Sounds good to me, sir. You have yourself a good day now.
You too, and just remember, don't worry about that boat. All right, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. I'll come find you later. If it's still here, then maybe you and I can have a conversation again.
All right. Take it easy, boys.
You too.
You guys like walk away. Kind of all the deckhands are like looking at you from over the side and just keep shaking their head and going about their business.
Right.
See, Silas, it was just that easy.
Yep. Worth it.
All right, where to now?
All right, we're going to
Should we go back to
Yoll's.
Yoll's now? Alright.
We're going to Yoll's.
So I'll have you on your way back. Let us jump over. So Yoll, where did you? I'm trying to remember. Where did we end up with you?
That's a great fucking question. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I know how to look at this.
I left the bar, and
Yes,
I
you
think
did.
I started wandering back in the general direction of the temple.
Of the temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I had the vague intention of going to meet back up with Gantash and Buru.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually have all 3 of you meet, unless Gantash and Buru, there was something else that you wanted to go over.
Nope.
While you're out there.
I said my piece to Buru outside, and then we head back.
Okay. So Yoll, you make your way back towards the temple, and you catch Gantash and Buru just kind of hanging out there. They look. Buru has a little bit of a sullen look on his face, and Gantash seems to have a little bit of the opposite look. He seems a little bit invigorated at this point, weirdly more than you've seen him before. And when you come up, you can see just behind them the still closed wooden door with the hand facing out on it.
Buru, what's up with you? You look like shit.
He's not having a great
That's-
day, Yoll.
That's the least of my problems. I may look like shit, but it's what's inside.
All right, fucking moody moo.
He'll
You
get
seem like
better.
you're in a good mood, Gantash.
Yes, yes. In fact, Yoll, I had a question for you.
Yeah,
You see this temple here?
yeah.
There's a lot of important and most importantly safe Elturellians in the temple that I don't think our friend Zaj knows a lot about. Do you think Captain Zaj could direct the Elturellians to this temple and create a safe place for the refugees that are coming into the city?
Absolutely not. Captain Zaj wants nothing more than no Elturellians in this town forever.
Great. I will talk to him and try to
No, you-
persuade him.
If you want the Elturellians in that temple to stay safe, you are not going to mention a thing to Zaj.
I agree with you all. You do not. They're hiding. If anything, we don't know if they're hiding from the Flaming Fist.
Well, that's the dilemma, isn't it?
I'm surprised they even let you in with that badge on. And I
Actually,
point to-
Yoll's right.
Mine's,
Buru.
mine's been
They did
hidden
question us.
since day one.
I'm pointing to the one on Buru.
Oh.
It is not a good. It's not a good idea. It's like Captain Jazaj. No, not any Flaming Fist. No, about the church.
I'll just kind of like stay quiet and like ponder. Be like, I have to figure out something.
In fact, Gantash, I would recommend not even bringing it up to Silas and Roger.
Yeah.
I wish you
agree.
hadn't brought it up to me.
Nothing happens to them. No one needs to know.
I've already forgotten. Besides,
Okay.
I have bigger problems.
What's wrong?
Oh, you know, girl trouble.
Don't I know it?
I'm just gonna snap out of it, looking
Inside check
fully.
him. He doesn't know. Sorry.
This
I'm
this
gonna
is
grab
why
Yoll on
Yoll.
his shoulder and be like, "You've been busy."
Yoll. This is why I spend my whole life devoted to the books. Books will never let you down.
Yeah, well, books don't pour you beer either.
I guess they don't. But apparently we learned rats do. So, you know, there's always something new for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. And I take out my water skin and go, I could use that.
They sure do.
I wonder if that's still going.
Only one way to find out. I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
have no desire to go back down there, but I could be tempted.
Shall we head back? Mortlock must be waiting.
Oh yeah, forgot about him. I feel like it's been a long day, even though it just started. All right, vamos. Where did Tweedledum and Tweedledummer go? Do you know?
We do not know.
No.
Whatever. They'll figure it out, or they won't. And frankly, I don't care. Off we go.
So you guys travel the short distance of roughly 2.5 city blocks back to Yoll's basement apartment. And on your way back, you kind of round the corner and you see Mortlock standing in the alleyway as he was before, but this time it seems like he's going through some sort of bag. A small bag, and he's just kind of looks like he's, you know, packing things into it from what you can see. From the other side of the alley, all the way past Mortlock, you actually see Roger and Silas making their way to the alley as well. So you guys make your way to Mortlock, and you just hear a couple of grunts And then an exasperated, oof, and he closes up his bag, pulls a drawstring, and he looks up. He goes, "Oh, good timing. I've got everything I need to get out of here tonight."
You stealing from me?
Nope. This is all my stuff. I travel light.
I'm kidding. I don't have anything. Certainly not that would be useful in wherever the fuck you're going.
That's true. I didn't see nothing but a table in there when the door was open.
Fuck off. There's chairs.
Right, a chair. I suppose that would go well with the table. So, what is
Disrespect my home.
what's the plan for tonight?
Well. Chop a few heads off. Home in time for supper.
You know, when I was at the docks, I was thinking, I'll leave it to your discretion if you promise me he dies within the next day. But you could use him to get inside my mom's place. Just a thought. Or you could kill him and bring his head and it would work just as well. But I'll leave that up to you. And you see him kind of look around up and down the alley. He says, looks a little uneasy. He says, maybe we should take this inside.
I'll open the door. Go in.
Follows you in. Right.
Before everyone else gets in, I just want to pull Gantash to the side and be like, remind me to talk to you about something later.
Of course, Yoll. Wait, that's the noise that I should make as Gantash.
Sorry, I'm very hungover today.
Oh, fun weekend.
Attaboy.
What do you mean fun weekend? It just started.
Yeah,
Frank.
I got hungover on a Friday, which means I got drunk on a Thursday.
I
was
Boy.
celebrating my birthday with mine and my mom's birthday with my sister and my mom yesterday.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Hey, we got a Riot fan in Ethan over there.
Yeah, or
Hey,
PewDiePie. Or
I'm just
PewDiePie. Come
I'm
on.
just trying to get dabbed up. Just trying to get that. You know, I'll take it from Krepe. I think that would be the closest I'm gonna get.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my God, Lemon, there's a ghost in your house.
This way. What do you
Wait,
mean?
isn't it? I thought it was like this, Lemon.
I'm a ghost?
Okay,
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Roger and Silas, they make their way down the hall. You know, I'm just fucking.
Oh, regretfully, Ethan's not going to be able to join us this afternoon, but
So when you guys come in, he actually comes in second, and he stands at the door, and he actually puts his hand like up above the doorway. It looks like he's trying to like close the gap between the top of the door. He's just like resting his arm across it as everybody kind of walks underneath his arm.
Okay.
Is there like a specific dynamic, like did we meet up with everybody, or like I don't know? I just thought that Roger.
You're all there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So I wasn't
Yeah,
sure. So
yeah. I thought
we
they were
just
like
walked-
lagging behind a little bit. I didn't know that we were all together.
No, they were at
just
the opposite end.
coincidentally convened at the same time.
So we just walked underneath his arm because he's.
Yes. Yeah. He came in second just behind Yoll, and he turned around immediately and just put his arm across the top gap of the door, keeping the door open not like a full 90 degrees. He's got it open like at a 45. So some of you wider ones would have to like kind of duck your way in.
Some of
and
you
squeeze in.
wider ones.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mr. Mortlock, sir? Blocking the doorway a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did. I told you. Those imps are everywhere. I'm not letting them in here.
Well, you had no problem staying outside. Then.
Yeah.
Roger, shut up and come inside.
Coming, Yoll.
Quickly rush inside.
As everyone kind of like settles in, Gantash looks over to Silas, and he's just kind of like, eyes start to smolder, his eyebrows start to furrow, and he'll say, Silas, that's an interesting little cape you've got there.
What are you wearing?
What is that? It's fascinating.
Look like.
He looks cold.
So the cape. Well, it's a robe. It is a robe.
Oh, sorry, a robe.
So it is. I actually don't think I described it very well last time, so I will do that now. So the robe is a kind of like a silver gray robe. It has a hood on it. And it has all kinds of different patches all
So it's
over
like a
it.
cloak.
It's kind of like a cloak, but it is called a robe, so I'm going to call it a robe.
All right, whatever.
And it does flow all the way down. Silas, when you put it on, it seemed perfectly fitted to you as well. There wasn't any excess material. It's not too tight. And the patches that are on you are actually of all kinds of different shapes and sizes. Mostly, though, they are of that same dimension, like 2 inches by 2 inches. Some of them are circular, and they have like a gold color, or they might be square with green or diamond shaped and red.
They're on the outside, not the inside?
Both.
Oh, they're both.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely a unique looking piece, though.
What did you say again, Gantash? You said interesting robe?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fascinating.
Fascinating. What's her name? Anyways, down in Risky Regents, I traded the bag of holding for this robe here.
Reagents.
Reagents, sorry.
And Gantash like slowly kind of like slides over to Silas and starts kind of like poking and like feeling the patches. Bag for little bag? What do these do? What do these pockets do?
When did you just turn into Yoda?
I don't know.
Bag for little bag.
I'm not entirely sure what it does yet, but look, and I'll reach into another random pocket.
Oh,
Another random one.
baby.
Oh, no ladders.
This might be an interesting one.
This
Okay,
robe longer screams like R2D2.
Oh god.
give me a D100, yeah.
Oh, please don't. Oh my god.
92.
92.
Ooh, Poggy Woggy.
Oh, that's a banger.
That's a
Interesting.
Pogsky one, probably.
So you reach it. So you reach into this like just this tiny little thing, and then it's a square patch with just a cross in the middle of it, and you reach inside and you feel what seems to be a corner, like a wooden corner, and you pull it up, and the patch just widens itself to reveal a 2 foot by 4 foot window.
Like if
Oh my god.
All
Like
due
with the
respect,
frame?
Silas, how is this at all useful?
Frame
And
and glass.
when you pull it up, yeah, it's made of glass. And when you pull it up, so it's got a cross section of wood through the center of it.
Okay.
And when you pull it up and you kind of hold it out, it seems like you hold it out, and the wall behind the window, it seems to like the stone starts to just shift a little on the wall.
Fuck are you doing in my house?
Wait. Oh, wait.
We've got a window in the basement now.
I'm gonna put it up to the wall.
Okay. So you walk up to the wall, and the stone actually like moves out of the way and creates
Oh.
an exact space the
I
size
didn't
of the
sign up for
window.
fucking renovations. What's going on?
Silas, don't put it in yet. Don't
I already-
install that window yet.
I already put it up to it.
So it's just open. It's that you haven't. You can insert it if you want. Now, bear in mind that what you're seeing on the other side of that window is about a 2-inch gap of like outside into the alleyway or into the street, and the rest of it is just dirt.
Gantash at the sight of this, like at first he starts laughing, but then he takes out like his little notebook and he starts like furiously jotting down notes, and he's just like everything that happens, he's just like furiously jotting it down. It's like,
Wait, Yoll, you live under people, right? Correct?
I live under a kebab shop.
Can I
Also, those sea chickens are really loud in my home.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, shit.
I want to point it to the ceiling while I fix this.
Sorry, but you
Fucking creep.
point the window.
Yeah. Lift it up to the roof.
Up shot. There we go.
So when you hold it up to the roof, the roof just stays the same. It's the same type of stone, but nothing changes on it.
So it's specific.
Thank fuck, because it's gonna make a hole in the ceiling.
Well, did the hole close back up when I moved it away from the wall?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Where do I? Yeah, I don't know where to put this.
Silas, can I take a look at it?
Sure. That's a good place to put it. Give it to Roger.
Can I try pushing it onto myself to see what happens? I'm making him think. Oh no.
Yes, you can. So you hold it up to yourself, and it's the same as the ceiling. It just kind of like dings off of your metal.
Fuck.
You belly bumped with a piece of glass.
Made a cool sound.
Well, that's interesting.
Gantash? There it is.
Just put it in the wall. Get it the fuck out of here. What's going on?
At kind of Roger asking any ideas. I kind of want to flip through my notebook and see if there's anything that Gantash has come across in his studies in regards to this window. Not the window, the robe.
The robe? Sure. So go ahead and roll a. Well, let's give you an Arcana check.
21.
Ooh.
15 plus 6.
Yeah. So as you kind of sit there mulling it over, you're seeing the way the window came out of the patch, and you start trying to piece it together. So this sounds like a magic item that you would have heard of before, and it just kind of clicks and it hits you. You don't know exactly what it does. But you know it's a magic item that should be identified. And you know that the name of it is the Robe of Useful Items.
Yeah. So I'll turn to Roger.
Based on the two use cases, I would say that's not what it's called.
I'll turn to Roger, and then I'll look at Yoll, and I'll say, well, funny enough, it's a robe of useful things, as Yoll doesn't think it's quite useful at all.
Well, Yoll, I'll have you know, that bag already paid out 1 gold for me.
It's not a bag, Roger. It's a robe.
Robe. Already paid out already got me 1 gold, so if anything, it's the robe of money.
And then I'll kind of like,
I'm gonna grab the window from Roger and just throw it in the wall, but specifically only where there is dirt. So there's a window that can only look at dirt.
Okay. So you place it in, and the wall opens up for you, and you settle it down, and you pull your hands away, and the wall just perfectly forms around it, and it's a perfectly hung window.
You don't hang windows.
Yeah, you do. Isn't that what that's called?
Installed window?
Well, I guess installed. I'm pretty sure they call it hanging windows. Anyways.
Sure.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, it's hanging. Yeah, hung the window. Done it.
You hung it. You hung it.
Oh, so this window must give a view to Yoll's future.
I don't see a bleeding robot on the other side.
I just spilled my drink from what Ethan said.
No, you'll be looking at dirt soon, obviously. Pushing up daisies.
Yeah, because you're gonna fucking kill me with your thunder shit.
I was scared. There was a thing coming back to life.
Some
behind
people
me.
get gassy when they get scared. You bring down a building.
Well, someone had to do it.
No one had to do that.
Well, it was either that or I died, right? I mean, as much as us Warforged don't really have much in terms of afterlife, I quite enjoy my being powered on and helping you guys out.
Gross. I mean, that's nice or whatever.
Should we find the general or the captain, Captain Zaj now? Since we've
Well,
completed
we
his
came
task?
here for a reason, so you should do that
Oh.
thing
What? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we
to
should.
figure out what our plan is to get rid of fucking, what is his name, Amric?
Amric.
Yes.
Oh, I got it. Oh, yeah, it's Amber.
I know. I'm looking at my notes.
I checked my notes too.
Okay.
I saw his boat down at the docks when me and Roger were there.
Amric's boat?
Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
it's out in the water.
What?
Yeah. It's
no.
Yeah, it's not out in
It's
the water.
I know.
no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well,
I'm aware.
Amric's a money lender, not a vendor.
by the
Why
docks.
would he have a boat?
He lives on a boat.
Morlock, does this fucker have a boat?
Okay.
It's a shady boat bar. Right?
So he looks around you guys and he just says, "Let me get this straight. You've all lived here. How long? Years? None of you been to the Low Lantern."
Not
No, Mr.
sober.
Morlock, sir.
I kind of like look up myself up and down. Does a religious man go to the bar for a drink often?
Well, I don't know many religious men, so I suppose maybe not. All right, let's get it straight then. This is the layout. It's a ship. It's a merchant vessel. Permanently docked, chained to the dock. It doesn't move. It doesn't waver. It's permanently chained. All right. There's a staircase that brings you up to the top deck. There's nothing much to see there. And then you get up top on the deck. You head down the staircase. From there, that's the main bar. Everybody goes there to have a drink. Thugs, kind of the lower end of society. Then you go down one more level. And that's where the deals get done. That's where Amric's gonna be. But you need to be careful. He's gonna have his own crew. And on top of that, he might have something from below lurking around, defending him. Now there's another layer below that, but usually that's just where they keep the drunks to sleep it off. So 4 layers, top deck, the main bar, and then where the deals get done. And then, of course, the lower deck for the drunks.
Of this drunk tank,
Want to
does that have access to the...
raise my hand? Just keep going. I'll raise my hand hesitantly.
Go
Does
on.
this drunk tank have access to the 3rd level where what's his face is hanging out?
He does. is the only way to get down there is a staircase right in the middle of the ship.
There's no way to get. Is there any way to get from the drunk tank up
Yes.
sneakily?
Oh.
Without alerting the people around you.
And he just kind of thinks about it for a second. Maybe. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the staircase leads right to where he does his deals. You look up the staircase. If you're tall enough, you could see right at the top of his head.
I have a fucking idea.
Let's
Right.
get drunk. I'm just kidding.
What do you want, Roger?
Well, since it's a boat, why don't we just sink the boat?
It's suspended by chains. He just said that.
You want me to light the boat on fire?
Because it's on the water.
He just looks at Roger and goes, "Killing the innocents. I didn't put that on this group, but you do what you need to."
We don't do that here.
No. Plenty of innocent died. Over
When
the
the
course of
explosion-
many lifetimes.
And he looks back to Yoll and he says, "You said you've got an idea. Let's hear it."
Well, drinking is one of my finer qualities, if I do say so. I've been drunk more times than I've been sober. I'm pretty good at making people think that I'm drunk. So here's what I'm thinking. Few of us, we all go. You not so much. You're a bit recognizable. Think that might not fly. We go. Some of us get a little bit too drunk. We're not actually gonna get drunk though. That's the whole joke of it. And then we get sent down to the drunk tank because we're too drunk. But we're not actually drunk. So once we're down there, no supervision, amongst a bunch of fucking snorkeling, barfing on themselves drunkards, sneak attack, boom, head on a plate.
There's a problem with that plan, Yoll.
Disagree.
What do I do?
Roger
Fucking supervise. I don't know.
Roger
I
brings
don't
up
get drunk.
a great point. What about those that don't get drunk?
No one's actually getting drunk. That's the
No,
whole
no,
point.
I
can't even
understand.
pretend
What
I'm
about
drunk. I
the
don't
rest
consume,
that don't go down?
and I don't consume liquid.
Well, that's the thing, is that it becomes your guys' responsibility to go down, cause a distraction on that third level where Amric hangs out, so that we can go snickety snick, head on a plate. What's so complicated?
We didn't mention the distraction part. That's why.
Well, yeah, I was distracted by drinking. Someone said drinking.
Well, a distraction I can do.
I look
fucking
to
know it.
Mortlock and I say, how tall would you say the boat is? From bar deck to drunk deck.
Well, I'm not very good with numbers, but, well, I can stand up in it and maybe another foot.
I can
on
stand
every
up
level.
in it.
Yeah.
So would you say about 30 feet or so from bar to drunk?
Oh, maybe a little less than that.
Okay. And are there holes in the floor? Can you see down to the drunk deck?
No, I can't say I've ever looked for holes before.
Well, I get, like, what I'm asking is, like, you know how, like, in Sea of Thieves, like, on the main when in Sea of Thieves on the main floor, there's like these little, like, woven, I don't know, you can, like, look down into the deck below with these, like, really strangely woven things. I don't know. They're not like wood planks. It's like these.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're like lattices.
Yeah. He says, well, there's one of those on the top deck, so you can see into the bar. But past that, nothing. Just the staircase.
I had an idea, but I can't do it. It doesn't work.
What's wrong with my idea?
Well, no, I wanted to add to your idea, but it doesn't.
So who's all going to be
Four
causing the
levels.
distractions?
Presumably the ones who don't drink.
Ethan, your thing's not on. I don't know if you intended that.
Roger, I'd imagine some music would be a great distraction for the bar. It's probably not a bad idea.
Hold up. You're not trying to distract anybody in the bar. You're trying to distract Amric. We don't give a fuck about the people in the bar.
Well, maybe he puts on a rock star
Actually, don't
performance.
piss off the people in the bar, because sometimes I might be thirsty down at the docks.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll sing a song trashing on Amber. That'll get his attention.
Well, we don't want him to go
no,
up.
you
We
don't
want him
want
to
to
stay down.
Or you say you're looking for a job.
We want to
And
distract
you're,
the
Or
guards,
you're a
not
bard.
Here's a
Amric.
thought. Here's a thought.
Looking for a job.
What Buru said.
We don't want to distract Amric. We want to distract the guards. Who's protecting him? We cause a commotion. Maybe we, little fire, little campfire in the boat,
Well, fire?
Who
I
knows?
can do that.
I wonder what would happen if a bunch of rowdy drunks
Start
got
fighting.
angry at a bad bagpipe recital. And I look at Roger.
I do put on a mean bagpipe recital.
No, I need you to play bad.
I don't know if that's physically possible in my programming.
I'm gonna slap my
But
big.
that's the thing, is if you
bag.
convince your programming, you know what? Let's
He already plays like that.
if the goal is for you, if for you to play good, it has to be bad, then presumably you can play bad.
So play bad on purpose.
Play bad on purpose.
Roger, you go from a melody that is great to something that wounds the ears.
Here's what happens. You get the attention of everybody in the bar. I don't know, I'm talking like this all of a sudden, but I'm talking like this.
Finnegan, hey, you
Tyler, come out here.
You get the attention of everyone in the bar. I'm gonna play you a song. You start playing bagpipes, and it fucking sucks. I'm telling you, the worst thing nobody's ever heard ever in their life.
You want me to add lyrics to it too? Sing?
Depends. Can you sing? Yes. Add lyrics 100%.
Yep, that's it. We've got it. And I'll punch the next person to me.
Drunkards get rowdy. Drunkards get rowdy, and I need somebody to a little sneaky push someone down the stairs towards where Amric guards are hanging out. They're gonna get all pissy and be like, "We gotta protect Big Boss Man," and that's the time to strike.
Does
Sounds like a pretty fucking good plan to me.
does
I
Mortlock
like it. I
have
love
anything
it.
to say about this
I
idea?
want more of it.
More luck can suck my toes.
Not the
Can't
thumb,
He's into
though.
it.
Can't say I've heard anything like this before. I'm gonna
It's a
be
great
honest.
voice, right?
I don't mind it either.
I'm more than just a pretty face, big guy.
Will you be joining us, Mortlock? Or not?
No,
You staying back?
no offense. You can't be in there. They think you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, that is right. I suppose I could stay close by and maybe intercept anybody who.
Why don't we get you a cloak? You can hang it on the docks. Hood up, obviously. No disrespect. You're kind of recognizable on account of the whole. I'll just go like this.
Yeah, I know. That's not a bad idea. Nobody really hangs out up there.
Does anybody have something that we can help alongside the robe to disguise him?
I might have something in my cloak. No, I'm just kidding.
How
I
are
was
you
gonna
with the
mention
quarterstaff?
I was going to mention about that, Lemon, just about your cloak there. So you've been reaching into these pockets, and they are limited. There's not like an infinite number of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want to make sure you are aware of that. Sorry, say that again. Krepe, what did you say?
I don't remember.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I was never mind. I was saying like if anybody had anything to help disguise his robe.
Oh, I remember what I asked. How good are you with the quarterstaff? Because nobody is gonna bother the hooded old man on the docks.
He says, well,
That's true. I've never been bothered.
I wouldn't mind keeping my own club. And you can see it's huge. It's like strapped to his back. It's like
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably pretty I mean, I feel like pretty easily identify you by such a resource, if you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Mortlock, sir. I might have a solution to our problem.
Yeah, and as he turns to Roger, he like kind of unsheathes this giant club that was just kind of resting in this loop of rope on his back, and he just pulls it out and sets it up against your weapon rack. It is not fitted to the rack. It just kind of clunks up against it. Yeah.
I want to pull out my disguise kit and open it and show him the contents.
How about a makeover?
Make him pretty.
All right.
I can make you the prettiest man in all of.
What if
Baldur's
we
Gate.
trade and I take out my sword
Right.
and I say that I've killed you and I looted, that you're actually dead.
Hold up. I like where your head's at, Buru. Very fucked up. But they know who they sent to kill him. And it sure as fuck isn't you.
It's true.
But I like what you're going. I'm like, variety is the spice of life. You're thinking with fire now.
Fire where?
Jesus Christ. Not coming out of Silas's tattoos. That was terrible.
Got him.
The meme.
Yeah, the cultists are all affiliated with the Low Lantern, so this would be quite odd to see a big Minotaur carrying Mortlock's club.
I don't know about you, but I'd spot that fucking thing from anywhere.
If we really want to, I can disguise all of us.
I could say that I looted from a dead
Why?
guy.
I think that would be too obvious, bro. I think they know
We don't
exactly
want-
which dead guy you looted it from.
We don't want any association with Mortlock. No disrespect, my friend.
True.
That's why if I disguise everybody, there's no association with anything. You don't get recognized by people that might know you. We can get this all done without anybody knowing it's us.
We need to be mercenary neutral. I don't think they can know that we're Flaming Fist either.
Yeah, and if we disguise ourselves, I can disguise all of us. And
I feel like they wouldn't give much of a fuck if we were Flaming Fists.
I look at like Mortlock kind of like for an answer, like without even like with
As
my-
well. I don't think, if you've never been there, I don't think it's a problem that you show up now. Me, on the other hand, these guys are right. They're going to recognize my club. So whatever I can do to look different than I am now, we should do it. And he actually
town, Roger.
grabs the chair and he sits in it. And he just kind of gives one of these to Roger, like call him over.
So you sitting it backwards like a cool teacher?
Oh my god, he wants a makeover.
No, he's not.
He's sitting down, he's ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mortlock. Sir.
I'll salute him, and I want to use my disguise kit on him.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been looking for what the role is because I've actually forgotten what the role is for it.
I would guess performance, but I don't know.
It's no, we went through this, and it's not.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
skill modifier. I think it's charisma.
Oh, survival.
Yeah.
It's none of those. I don't think it was something that I wasn't as proficient in as I thought I was, and I was very curious about it. It is. I just add my proficiency bonus to it.
Deception makes more sense, to be honest.
Deception does make more sense, but I don't think that's the right role. Hold on.
I think it's a
Sorry.
skill mod, not an attribute mod.
in D&D Beyond, it's tagged as deception. It's tagged as deception.
I'm checking a Reddit post on D&D right now.
I buy
We're
that.
deceiving.
It's
Deception.
intelligence.
That's what I'm saying. Which scales off. Oh, deception scales off charisma though.
Yes, it does.
That's whack.
Is that better for you, Ethan?
No, charisma would be way better for me, or
I
even
have-
deception. Like I'll just
DM's
Deception rolls off
discretion.
Oh, it
charisma.
says okay. So
DM's discretion.
well, it's not. We did find a definitive answer. So from the player's handbook, it specifically says intelligence. I'm just making sure that that's what it says. Just give me like 30 seconds, not even.
Yep, and I get another +1 to my proficiency for it, don't I? She made me add proficiency because I'm not technically proficient in it yet.
Yeah, if you're not proficient, then you don't add your proficiency.
You
Which is
get
just
one
2.
for your use case, which leads towards how the DM wants to decide whether you're proficient. Proficiency
Oh, yeah,
is
'cause how many times
decided
you use it, yeah.
independently
Yeah,
from
I've
DM to DM.
already used it once. This
Yeah.
will be the second time.
Yeah. So, but there is something in your background that may have given you proficiency in disguise kits. So if you're telling me that you don't have that, then you don't have it yet, but you're obviously working towards it.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so you're gonna make a straight intelligence check to put this together. And you know what? I am gonna give you advantage on it. You're disguising a guy with a giant burn on his face, and you've got pretty much all the time in the world to throw this together.
Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. First one's an 8. The second one is an 18.
Wow, hugely.
Plus what?
There's no plus. I don't have anything in my plus for intelligence.
Whoa.
That's so on brand for you, I feel like.
Okay, so
Imagine having an intelligence modifier of 0.
actually, I'm pretty sure a couple of you guys have that.
Oh,
Let's see here.
It ain't me.
I want to be a cool guy like Krepster. I'll sit in my chair backwards too. Oh,
Okay, so you start pulling out the different dyes and paints and makeup patterns and different cloths and materials and start whipping up the disguise. What are you trying to make him look like?
can I make him look like a female?
Oh, we're going there. We're going there.
You can attempt to. He is a giant, bulky dude, though. So you can attempt to.
Females can be giant and bulky.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They can.
You seen
Who
Ian's
knows?
last date?
What about a pre-surgical transition male to female?
Oh,
Give her.
I don't know.
Let her rip. Jesus Christ. Let her go.
Let's go, baby.
So
No, I'll just make him look like a very common peasant amongst them, like a regular fucking dude in the lower city.
So start whipping that up. So that's probably going to take you. It's probably going to take you about 25-30 minutes. And for the rest of you guys, you can do whatever you'd like. Kind of go over what your plan is, whatever you want in the meantime.
I'd like to practice pretending to be drunk.
Okay. So you guys watch as Yoll is just kind of in the corner of the room. He's like talking to himself and like trying to getting a little stumble in his step going.
I changed it, by the way. True. Oh, he's not. Doesn't have headset on
Okay,
yet.
he's gone. He's gone. Wait, doesn't he live alone? Why has he got to close the door? Crazy.
Can't see the back. No, absolutely not. Can't see the background.
Okay. So I'm just going to mention because True's back now. Whatever you guys want to do during the time that he's whipping up this disguise kit. If
What
nothing,
did you decide on? Just curious.
I decided on a common peasant amongst the lower city.
he's just going classic.
Oh,
Classic.
which sex? I have to ask, I guess.
Male sex.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not a sex. It's a gender.
It's the same thing as what I'm asking.
Sex and gender aren't the same thing.
Yeah.
What?
It's D&D time.
Sorry. Jesus Christ. What?
Frank,
Yeah.
Gantash wants to pray to his other god.
Okay.
To the god
Yo,
of
you two timing on Torm?
yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, you got to know the history of Gantash.
What's the name?
Ogma, the god of knowledge, and he's going to be looking for wisdom for the upcoming excursion.
Okay.
Praying for wisdom, knowledge on what to do.
Okay. Roll a religion check for me.
By the way, I've already looked up the Ave Maria lyrics, so I'm ready.
14 plus 4, 18.
18.
Yep.
Okay. So you so you're praying and you kind of hear this song play in your head. And as you're hearing this song, you open your eyes and you see Roger doing his thing with with Mortlock, powdering up his face and moving his hair and things like that. And you get this this little vision of Roger playing his terrible song and everybody just leaving, just backing up against walls and things like that, and just leaving and going into different rooms. He prays like lemon. Is there anything that Silas would like to do during this time?
I wanted to cast Find Familiar, but that takes an hour, so I didn't.
We've got an hour.
Yeah, you got time.
All right. Well, the one thing I don't have is a brass. Or you said I just need the materials. I don't need to actually, because I need to consume the charcoal, incense, and herbs by a fire in a brass brazier.
Brazier. Brazier is a bra.
Yeah, a little different. Okay. Can you link me? Can you link me to the thing?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like the cone ones that Madonna wore that one time.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I was wondering if I could do it in a pot over his stove if he has one.
Not a brass pot, probably.
I don't know.
Do I have a brass pot?
You do
Actually,
not.
I have cook's utensils.
Okay.
So I probably do actually have a brass pot because I have cook's utensils that I am proficient done, to do, and without.
You don't really cook with brass.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
There are brass cooking utensils, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know. I don't cook.
Lemon's just the metal guy.
You don't cook. Yeah, you don't cook with brass now because like stainless steel and cast iron are things that people like to use. But like brass pots are totally a thing.
Yeah, I'll say, you know what? In your cooking utensils, you've got a brass pot. It's not quite a brass
Brazier.
brazier, but
How brassy is
brazier.
it?
But it's a pot. You've got a brass pot with you.
Okay. I'll ask Yoll if he has any I guess a brass pot because I'm gonna need to cook up a spell.
As long as you clean it afterwards, I'll thump it on the hot top.
Okay. And
But I want to say it while I'm slurring. Well, as long as you clean up after yourself, that's fine.
do you also have like a do you have a anything that I can use to start a fire safely in your house? Like to cook this?
Yes, I have a kitchen.
Yeah, but what like is there you don't
Yes, there
have
would be a range in my kitchen.
Okay.
Like it's not like a fucking gas range hooked up to like you gotta light it, but like
All right.
my fucking my home.
I don't know if there's stoves.
I have a fridge. You think I don't have a stove? God damn.
You're also burning charcoal inside the pot. It's all going in the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna smell.
Yes, the range gets hot. The range
Okay.
gets hot featuring fire.
I'm gonna turn on the range and put all the contents into this brass pot and start cooking.
I'm gonna quickly run over to Silas, like so fast that I kind of shove him to the side a bit, because I'm big, and I'm gonna grab the pot and look inside and be like, Silas, what is this? What are you making? Is this what your people eat?
Your people. No, I'm casting a spell, Buru.
Oh,
You'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough. You can't eat it. Sorry.
why would you do it like this? Why would you do this to me?
It's
We're
it's
at
just
home,
the way it needs to be done.
so fine.
I don't cook.
I'm just gonna
Or
stand
I-
behind him and fold my arms.
I don't eat Buru. I'm not cooking up anything. Sorry.
Buru, if you're hungry,
I'll keep stirring it.
reach inside of my bag, grab a few more rations. Still have a few.
If you're hungry,
have
go and grab a question mark kebab from upstairs.
Hidden
It's
trail
pretty good
kebab.
as long as you don't think about it that much.
And I'm gonna make a rude comment to Silas. I want to watch him fail again.
Oh.
Damn, Buru a bitch.
I'm upset. I thought he was making food.
I have something I want to get done after I get done using this gas kit.
Sure. So Silas, you start working away at your thing. You put your charcoal in, the incense and the herbs, and you light this thing on fire. The flame starts to catch, everything kind of starts to smolder and ember, and you can see everything starts slowly burning away. The smoke that comes up as you're casting the spell just kind of creates almost like a ball of smoke over top of the pot, almost like there was a bubble over top containing the smoke, and it just whirls around on top of this range, and you just kind of are controlling it and casting your find familiar spell. And everybody else can see he's like totally dialed in. His eyes are like going white, and he's just dialed into this spell.
I'm gonna yell at Roger. Open the window. There's smoke.
Motherfucker, this thing don't open. It's glass.
Mr. Buru, sir, I'm concentrating on this. I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, the smoke's doing weird things, so I think we're fine.
I look over to Buru, who's Gantash is noticing a panicked state. And I'll say, Buru, let's calm your nerves. Let's come pray with me.
How can we pray in this basement?
You can pray anywhere, Buru. Anywhere. Torm follows you anywhere.
I'm just gonna walk over and
After
kneel down
hearing
next
Buru
to
make
Gantash.
comments about my basement, I want to fake drunkenly be like, anybody else think Buru's a bit of a bitch?
Hey,
I'm just gonna look at him. Say nothing.
enough, you two.
I'm just gonna kneel next to Gantash. Still upset about the food.
Okay. So, Gantash, I assume you just go through the motions, show him how to pray,
Yeah.
and yeah, you get into it. So, are you showing him a prayer to Torm or to
To Torm.
to Torm?
To
Okay.
Torm.
So you go through the motions and you say your prayer. Give me a religion check there, Buru.
Oh boy. Sounds about right.
Okay. For about 5 seconds in your prayer, you can't hear anything. And then it kind of comes back, like the noises in the room, like just Roger moving around Mortlock and things like that. It all comes back. Okay. So
Sorry.
sorry. No, go ahead. You go.
Gantash is just looking at Buru during this process. Like, just like observing his reactions.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead.
I'm kneeling on my hands. So like, you know, like if you kneel on your knees, you put your hands between the back of your knees. I'm preventing my hands from touching something while I pray. That's it. That's all you see.
Okay, so all this is going on. Silas is locked in. Yoll's in the corner doing his thing, just kind of getting his practice in. And Roger, you finish up your work after about 30 minutes or so, and you take a look, and anyone who kind of cares to look at the work that Roger's done, he looks pretty good, actually. He looks like a totally different dude. His burn has totally been cleared up. You know, he's got a much different complexion. His skin's a little bit lighter than it was before. And his eye color's actually different too. He went from these brown eyes to a nice shade of blue, and he looks like a totally different, younger guy.
You should have made him prettier.
I can make you prettier. Wouldn't require much.
That was hurtful.
Yoll, you can bend him around too, you know.
Motherfucker, I'll put him through that window if he talks shit one more time.
That metal can bend.
Is the range still lit?
You were only doing that for 30 minutes, so Lemon's still doing his spell.
Yeah, so it's not that the range is lit, it's that he's kind of transferred fire into the pot. So the pot is on the range, but it's not the range that's lit, it's the fire is in the pot.
So there's fire currently in the pot.
Yes, but the smoke and everything is being contained in this like bubble above the pot.
But would you say the pot is hot?
The pot is hot.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk up to Silas.
He is dialed into this spell.
I want to take out a candle. Actually, I'm gonna take out all 5 of my candles that I have. So I have 5 of them. I don't know why I started with 5. Part of my adventuring gear, I guess.
Okay.
And I want to, on the opposite end where the wick is, so the flat end, I want to hold it against the pot so it melts the wax.
Okay.
And then I want to stick them to my head.
Are they like tea light candles?
For 1 hour, a candle sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
So they're
Oh,
not
like
these
regular
huge
Roman
wick
candles.
candles.
No,
If it's-
I'm assuming there at least there's at least a stick. It's a candlestick.
Yeah, it's like a candlestick. It's like a medium-sized candlestick. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You do that, no problem. You have how many candles are you sticking to your head?
5. I'm sticking 5 to my head.
Okay.
I promise this isn't a meme. I promise, guys, this isn't a meme.
It's
I
always
swear.
a meme.
I
It's
know. I
always-
swear to it's. Just fucking once, believe me that I'm not doing something for a meme or a joke.
Do Buru and Gantash see this?
Of course. You guys would have finished praying. This is like a half hour later. Yes, Ethan.
I'm gonna turn around to the rest of the group.
I'm sure that this looks odd. I'm aware. I understand. But in my when I shut down, I do some studies in my head, some reprogramming, readjusting of how I function. And I've learned to induct heat into myself, heat myself up to unbeknownst temperatures to, hurt people. Well, in order for me to do that, I need a flame. So, what better way to hold a flame than a candle? I don't want to hold a candle with my hand in case one of my hands is taken or I'm being tied up. So, if I lit candle on my head, I'm able to cast the spell.
What?
Yeah. I mean, he's right.
Yeah, that's right.
You have fun with that, pal.
Also, say hello to Musky Bad in the chat.
Oh, hey.
Yo,
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Jackson,
Hey,
what's
Musky.
up?
Hey, Musky.
Hey, Roger here. Musky.
I'd kiss him on the mouth.
I'd watch.
So would Phrank.
Yeah, I would. I just brought up your thing here. Okay. So, Silas is still very much in the zone. He seems like he's going to be there for a little bit longer. If you guys are just chilling out, this is basically a short rest as well. Keep that in mind by the time Silas has done his thing. This is going to be a short rest. I'm pretty sure you were all
wanna play
long
music.
rested.
I want to
Okay.
play music.
You should practice playing music badly.
Yeah, sure. I'll practice playing music. Hold on before I commit to that.
So this is a short rest?
Well, we're just chilling for a while, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I want to put on a bad performance.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Frank, not a
That
short
is a
rest for
7
me.
plus 8, so 15.
15?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you start wailing away on your bagpipes, and it is wretched. It's very shrill sounding. You're way off beat. It doesn't even sound like music. It just sounds like if bagpipes could sound like a construction site, that's what it sounds like.
I can recreate that noise if you want.
You know what? It's okay.
I thought you were about to say yes.
You definitely
I was like, what the fuck?
could.
I could grab my melodica and I'll play
and
some shrill music.
Lemon, you're right. It's not a short rest for Silas.
Yes, okay.
So, just so the DM knows, I have a feature,
Okay.
class feature called Song of Rest. I'll link it real quick.
Okay.
I'm sure none of you. It won't let me link it. This is so dumb.
This would be
but-
so cool.
Yeah, if any of you are missing hit points, you can add an extra D6 to your hit dice.
As a heal or as temporary hit points?
It says if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Regains. This is
regain. Oh, so it's an
healing,
additional.
not
Yeah,
temporary.
That's still really cool, though.
Unfortunately,
There, it linked.
long rested about
I'm,
2 hours ago. So
Yeah.
hey, well, I mean,
I said unfortunately.
Now we
it's
know.
not like it's a spell or anything. So
Would have been a banger.
Maybe next time.
Gantash, as Roger is playing the bagpipes horribly, he just kind of looks at Roger wide-eyed, and he's just like has this worried look on his face, and he turns to Yoll, or he like looks at Yoll and he says, I don't think him playing the bagpipes is a good idea.
Sorry, you cut out what?
I don't think Roger playing the bagpipes is a good idea.
I can play the lute.
Why? Wait. Hold up. Why not? Did you hear that? They sucked. It was horrible.
Thank you.
I don't
appreciate that.
I don't have these often, but I had a vision. And it's not going to have a good effect. People are going to leave, and it's not going to cause a distraction. It's going to make us stick out like a sore thumb. At least the people that are not in the drunken bay, people that are in the bar.
I can
Well-
play good music.
Don't we kind of want you guys to stick out like a sore thumb?
It's,
Maybe.
That do be how distractions be sometimes.
What comes after that? Everybody leaves. It's just two people, me and Roger and whoever else, maybe Silas.
Hey, Morlock.
Yeah. And he kind of stands
Is-
up in his new form, and he looks like a younger guy.
You look weird. Does Amric own the bar? Or does
No.
he just operate out of it?
He just operates there.
Fuck.
Afternoon to late night.
That's a damn shame.
Why?
I was just thinking that if he owned the bar and he was invested in the bar making a profit so he could make some money, he'd be pissed if we were to drive customers out with, let's say, some terrible bagpipe sounds.
Well,
Which is
he does
just another-
operate a business, and customers are good for business. And the customers he has are usually on that main floor.
Oh, I know. I have an idea.
So they are his customers.
I'm going to turn to
think-
Gantash. Sorry, go ahead.
I think Roger should pretend that he's like a jester for Amric. And when someone gets upset about the music, he says like, take it up with Amric or whatever. Feeling we don't know who's going to be there. We obviously know the Low Lantern is a very sketchy place for sketchy people. So the fact that he doesn't own the bar helps us with he's just like a patron and he's the one causing the trouble because he brought Roger, producing this horrible music. And then, the commotion will start. It doesn't have to be us.
I do have a jester caution.
Yoll, based on what Morlock said, you're thinking it's fine that customers are driven out?
The way I see it, there are two outcomes. One, everybody gets pissed off because Dingle over there sucks balls. Or everybody gets pissed off because Dingle over there sucks balls and then they leave. Either way, downstairs is not going to be happy.
Well, then all I'll say is that, in my vision, people leave, and the bar gets empty, and Roger will be standing alone with his bagpipes on a table.
For technicality's sake, bagpipes, they're built into me. I don't put them on a table. Unless I put myself on the table. Just, technicality there, Mr. Gantash, sir.
Roger, I'm too old for semantics. I spent 10 years studying those in Candlekeep. I don't have time anymore to be studying them again.
Nice.
No,
I think-
the concept of semantics.
I think the plan will still work because if everyone leaves, the guards will come and see what all the hubbub is about. Leaving what the fuck is his name? I'm horrible.
Emmerich.
Emmerich, all alone down there to face Yoll's wrath.
Well, what
And we
I'm
can
saying
deal
is
with the
that
guards.
if he's going to be all pissy because drunken idiots upstairs are the only people who want to loan or borrow money from him. If there's no drunken idiots either, there's no drunken idiots upstairs for them to loan money, so he's going to get mad at you and tell you to leave. Or you're going to be so bad that the drunken idiots are going to get real pissed off. There's some dodgy shit that happens down at the dock, so like I wouldn't put it past them. And then some guards might be able a little bit, got to protect their guy or whatever.
A vision is a vision is a vision. How I interpret it is different how the rest of you interpret it. All that matters is it works. Whatever this plan is, at least stage 1, it gets accomplished.
I understand your concern. But I think regardless of... There are 2 outcomes, and I think both of them work in our favor.
Okay. Then who is going down to the drunken? Well,
I've been practicing. Do you guys see?
Yoll, I think you were given before we even spoke to Mortlock yesterday. But who else is joining you on this excursion?
Buru should also
I think Buru should
join.
company. Get drunk with Master Yoll. Master Buru and Master Yoll. Getting hammered.
I need this to be intensely clear. Nobody's getting drunk.
Yes.
Nobody's getting drunk. You just have to make them think that you're drunk.
So that leaves myself, Roger, and Silas on the bar deck, and Mortlock on the top deck.
Everybody give me your best drunk impression. Let's see who's best. We have to make sure that this is going to work.
My name is R0-GR. I am intoxicated.
Okay, good try.
Roger should take your spot.
I got a little more limber with it. You're sounding a little robotic, if you know what I'm saying, if you can understand that kind of humor.
Sorry, let me try again. Hi, my name is Roger. Sorry, R0-G. I am heavily intoxicated of the alcohol. Is that better?
I want to interject. And
Weirdly, yes, it was better.
I mean, we need him on the bagpipes. There would be no value in him going downstairs.
You're right. That's a great point. That's the only reason why he's not going downstairs. That's the only reason. Otherwise, great job.
Now, for me, I've never drank alcohol in my entire life. I'm a stout religious man, and I don't plan on starting today.
No one's drinking.
I have never either.
I've drinking to celebrate, but drunk? I don't think I've ever been drunk.
Maybe I'll just go find Tarina and see if she'll do it with me. You guys are useless. What do you want, Roger?
We'll be fine.
I have a DM question.
Yes.
Does comprehend languages work on drunken slurs? Like
no, because it is not a language.
No.
The language is common.
Yeah, it's common.
Okay. Just checking.
I think this plan will work. We get all the innocents outside. The guards presumably come up to investigate. Gives Yoll and Buru time to, fight down there or do something down there, and me, Gantash, and Roger will deal with the guards.
Wait.
Potentially.
What is Mortlock? What are you going to be doing?
We've been over this. You made him look not gross so that he can stand nearby, and if something goes bad, then he can come and hang out, but he's going to stop anybody from getting on the boat after us.
But Mortlock wanted... I told... Mortlock said he'd help us kill him.
He is.
Yeah.
Getting on the boat isn't really helping us kill him.
We're not killing him.
Were you not here for the whole conversation where the whole reason why you made him look not like him was so that he could hang out on the docks?
So he was going to help us kill him.
No, he is still helping us, Roger. He's just keeping us from getting into trouble or even worse trouble.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on that upper deck, listening to you all. I'm realizing Emmerich is likely to run. He's going to put up a fight, him and his boys. But I'm going to make sure he doesn't run. If you think, and he points at Gantash, that him, points at Roger, is going to be so bad that they all leave, that's going to piss off Emmerich. And that's kind of a good idea, it sounds like. But I'm going to make sure he doesn't leave. I'm going to block the exit and make sure he doesn't go anywhere. But he's only going to do that if he feels like he's at risk. Otherwise, he's going to be confident that he's going to kill you. And if that happens, well, I'll try to make my way down in time.
Sounds like a plan.
Gantash will just solemnly nod to Mortlock's
The
statements.
boat trembles with the dulcet tones of my inflicted rage. Then you know you should probably make your way down.
I knew 3 words that you just said.
Mr. Mortlock, sir.
Boat down.
And rage.
Good enough.
Yeah.
What if I just yell for you if we need help?
That's good by me.
Don't yell his name.
Okay, your name is now Wingding.
Hey, let's have a big sigh. Right. Fine. Wingding. He starts making shapes that are incomprehensible with his hands.
Oh my god, he's a ninja.
He's making windings.
And he goes over to the door and he like opens it a little bit and he says, "Well, it looks like it's getting to be that time. He should be here. Not here. He should be at the Low Lantern within the hour. We can go now. We can go in an hour. We can go in 8 hours. He's going to be there."
I think we should go when he's already there.
Can I change real quick into my performance glows?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to.
I don't know what you're asking me for.
I want to use my clothes, costume with my adventuring gear, and put on a jester outfit.
Okay. You have a jester outfit?
It says clothes costume. This
Oh,
set
okay.
of clothes is fashioned after a particular costume, typically
Sure.
meant for entertaining.
Cool. That's good. Okay, so in this time, a little bit more time passes, and Silas, your spell is complete. The ball of smoke kind of just pulls its way back into the pot, and then when it clears out, it is a totally emptied out pot, back to where it was before. And what happens, Silas?
An owl comes out.
Okay. Is it like a real looking owl, or does it look different?
Oh.
You.
Can I do that?
I don't know.
I mean, appearance is up to you.
Yeah.
Make me have a giant penis,
Just a normal owl, like, you know,
so you can come on the eggs.
dark feathers. Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Like a barn owl.
A barn owl, yes.
Okay. Sorry, it's such a long spell. Oh my god, that is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
saw the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The touch spell thing is fucking crazy with Find Familiar.
Yeah.
The touch
All
spell.
touch. Yeah, read the last part of the thing. You can cast touch spells from 100-meter range now, or 100
Oh.
feet range. That's literally the best part of the whole spell.
Yep.
It's the most powerful part of the whole spell.
So
Pog.
the only thing I want to ask Lemon is just because I can't. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I want to give this thing stats. Does it?
It does have stats.
Okay. Is it
Yeah.
the owl stats?
Yeah, it's just owl stats. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll be right back while you guys get that figured out.
Sure. Okay.
I can send them to you.
No, I got it. And you were. Was
You
there like a
shouldn't be
list that
looking
you
at
could-
owl stats.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
Is there a list that you could choose from?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
Not in this spell, but yeah, I looked it
Okay.
up.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So you're so this owl kind of just comes out of this bubble of smoke, and it is just kind of flies its way over to you and rests on your shoulder. So Silas,
yeah.
now with barn owl on shoulder.
Okay. What should I call him?
Nothing, because he's probably gonna die.
True.
Call him Wingding.
Wingding?
Oh, that's so confusing.
I mean, he's
Call
got
him
wings.
Excelsior. Call him Excelsior.
I'm gonna forget that.
So kind of everybody's just chilling out here. Mortlock just looks around and he goes, "All right, when do we want to go?"
Ready
I
now.
agree with Gantash. We should wait until he's already there.
Right. Well, like I said, he should be there within the hour. We can wait an hour and he'll be there.
How about we all have a kebab before we go off? My treat.
Sounds good. Been needing food.
Buru, Gantash, Silas.
I don't eat. Thanks though.
I don't eat either, but thanks for asking.
I know you don't eat. You're a fucking robot.
I'll gladly have a kebab. Thank you, Yoll.
Buru,
You know I do.
I'll get you 2. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs
Thanks,
to the
Buru.
kebab shop.
So you go up and you see the same slinky, very slender, dressed in all yellow t-shirt, yellow shorts. It's like greasy, teenaged human. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, hey, Yoll. Having a long day. Kebab?"
6.
You're eating more than you used to. You're gonna put on weight there, big guy.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
All right, man. Hey, we got this fresh meat, so let me whip this up.
Don't talk to me about it.
All right,
I don't want to know.
give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
It's like a fail.
So you're just kind of, off in your own world. You don't really pay too much attention to what's going on. And he gets the kebabs cooking up, and he turns back to look at you, and he just smiles and nods at you.
This kid is stoned out of his mind.
No, that's not the reaction.
Yes. And he takes him out, puts him on this basically the equivalent of cardboard. It's just this thick paper mache looking thing that's hardened, and he hands it over to you, and he's, "Don't eat it too quick, Yoll. Don't eat it too quick, man."
You're fucked. Take my money and leave me alone.
Oh yeah, I always forget. 1, 2, 6 silver.
Here's 10.
Ooh. Dang.
I'm
And he
taking
just-
it back if you ever call me fat again.
Hey, man. Hey, I wouldn't do that. And he just keeps looking at you. Doesn't say anything else.
I need a new apartment, and I'll grab them and go.
And he like goes to say bye, and you're out the door.
Soup's on.
Mortlock kind of hurries over and like takes his pretty quick.
I got you too, bud.
Oh, right. And he takes the other.
Buru, help yourself.
Nice. Grab them with like 3 fingers. Because they're tiny.
I'll Gantash
You
walks
want it?
over and grabs one. Thank you, Yoll.
Do you want it? You want a knife and fork for yours, Gantash?
No, I'm sure I can manage.
A slap chop.
Oh my god. Actually,
Sorry.
Yoll, do you happen to have a blender? I'm just kidding.
I'm going to mortar and pestle. I'll happily pour it in for you.
I hope it's a Vitamix. None of that cheap stuff.
Okay. So the meat is actually fairly soft and tender, and it's actually it's got a different taste to it. Doesn't quite taste like beef, but
No
yeah,
one
it's-
asked, Frank. No one asked.
yeah, it just tastes good.
Huh.
So if you guys are chilling here for another little bit, I'll let you guys do whatever you want for an hour, and then yeah, if there's nothing special, then we can skip that.
Mm,
Just want to make
Okay.
sure I used up all my.
You guys are doing a little camp out at Yoll's today.
Before we go, I want to ritual cast Speak with Animals, just in case.
Okay. The kebab starts talking.
Bro.
Listen,
Hear
at
a
least that
voice
means
in
an
your
animal. At
stomach.
least that means it's an animal.
No, it's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do it like right before you head out?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay. So, nobody's doing anything special. It's a short rest if you want to use it. I will mention, just because nobody's really been doing this, you do have magic items that are totally unidentified, and the way to identify them is typically on short rests. So I'm just gonna whip that out there.
wait, I thought since I was wearing it, I would just. Didn't you say I would just get attuned to it?
It is
Since I
not
had it?
attunement that you're worried about. It is
Yeah.
identifying it.
Oh,
You learn a lot more about it just by
by like.
identifying the item.
Yeah, and
Okay,
that
well.
that cloak does not require attunement. I would tell you if it did.
Okay, well, I guess I'll, start exploring the jack.
Is the club I took from that guy a magic item? Presumably not.
Okay, so
The metal one,
The one I got from
Purple Club.
Cult Spawn.
No, it is not.
I assumed as much.
I'm gonna give Yoll. How the fuck do I move this?
Can I study the window?
Sure.
Sweet.
You're just staring at dirt, bro.
Well, we'll see.
So I'm gonna give Yoll one of the manacles I have,
Mm.
and then add a potion of healing. I'm gonna give a potion of healing to Gantash, and Yoll. So both of you
Thank
had one.
you.
So I
What the
now-
hell?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Buru.
Small
Man.
or medium creature? A medium creature is a humanoid. Can be
Yes.
a humanoid, right?
Actually, I'm gonna give Yoll 2 manacles. Add 2.
Okay, pars.
So I have 4.
And a potion of healing, you said?
Yeah.
Thanks, pal.
And I'm also gonna give Silas one of these.
Just so you know, with the manacles, you have a key that goes with it too. It would have been just in the lock.
So Silas, add one of those.
These restraints can bind a small or medium creature. Escaping the manacles requires a successful DC 20 dex check. Breaking them requires.
I can break these
whatever.
cuffs.
Each set of manacles comes with 1 key. Without the key, a creature proficient with thieves' tools can pick the manacles lock.
So you
With
can't
its-
break those cuffs.
Dex check.
Bro, if you didn't make that joke, I definitely would have if you got somebody in these manacles.
You get Amric in the manacles. I can break these cuffs.
these cuts.
Yoll just says you can't break those cuffs.
This is probably a bad idea, but I'm also gonna give Roger manacles.
How many fucking manacles do
Gonna
you
cuff
have?
himself.
I looted 6 of them. I have 3 now,
Well, you just gave me 2.
and I gave Roger 1.
Ah, fuck.
I think they're strength checks, right? So that's why.
And
It's
dex
like
or
you
dex
do.
check.
Yeah.
You can escape them with a dex check or.
Silas, make sure you
break 'em
add
with
that
a
alchemist
strength check.
fire.
I did already. Thank you, Buru.
You know, guys, what if we tied them up instead and used them as ransom? I didn't know we had these before. Jingle,
Did you-
jingle, jingle.
Do I know what this does, or did you tell me?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Alchemist fire. It's a common.
I was supposed to
okay.
give that
Thing
to the
everybody
family
knows
of
about.
rats, but
It's the most annoying thing in the Baldur's Gate 3 video game. Bro, it is so annoying.
what is the?
Alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire, bro. It's so toxic.
Perfect.
It. I actually think it looks
toxic is
weaker in this game. I think it does like 1d6 in the. And of course,
1d4.
and of course, if there's like oil on the ground, it'll like ignite the oil and like make things even worse. So yeah, it's annoying.
Perfect.
Huh.
You don't trust me with it, Buru?
Trying to see if I should give another one to somebody.
Oh, well.
Hold on. These might be handy in the drunk tank.
Actually, I'm gonna give an alchemist fire to Yoll as well. So I have 1 now. So make sure you add that to your inventory.
I'll pat Buru on the back and say, "That's the spirit of giving. Torm would be proud. Giving is courageous, and it's self-sacrificing.
We're all brothers here.
Yes, yes, we are."
All right, I am ready to go.
So, your hour passes, and Silas, you're inspecting, you're checking out the patches, and you're looking in and out of it. You're checking it out, and as you do, some of the patches actually start to form shapes, and they solidify into these specific shapes. Some of them form. Actually, let me make sure I get this right. Some of them form into daggers, still pockets, but in the shape of like a dagger on the cloak. There's a handheld mirror. There's one that's just a pole. There's one that's a rope, and one that's just looks like a bag, like a sack. There are other patches though. There are 4 other patches that remain as just kind of weird artistic looking, like indiscriminate shapes, but there's still patches that you haven't reached into before.
Okay.
And you have identified this as a robe of useful items.
Oh.
So let me at least send you this, and you will be good to go. You can also add it just in here, and it'll tell you the rest of it, but the random stuff will determine. Okay. So you guys are taking off?
Or
Yeah?
the window. Anything? Did I find anything in the window besides dirt?
Oh, sorry, that's right. It is a window into dirt.
Let's go! Let's
Jesus.
fucking go, baby!
Cool, dude.
Hey, Frank, I have a question about this item.
Yes.
The D100 that I roll, what is that for? Like how
To determine what the packets are.
the random packs of the
Yes.
4?
There are 4
Okay.
random packs still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've opened 2 of them.
You've opened 3 of them.
Did
The
I?
window, the ladder, and the fuck, what was the other
The
one?
door at Marnie's. At the region.
Door. That's right.
Oh,
He
okay.
opened the door.
Yeah, she opened it.
She did, yeah.
What a bitch.
So do I those are oh, I see it. So it's random. So I just pick that. If I pick the random patch, then it's
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which it gets crazy as hell. Okay. So are you guys good to go? Okay.
Boogie.
Okay. So you make your way down. It is just in the afternoon here. Looking like it's about 2, not quite dark at all. And you make your way down and you hear sounds and you make your way through the streets. You can see Mortlock is moving a little bit cautiously, like he's not sure if this disguise is working. He seems very hesitant. And you can see him kind of clinging to the walls and going down the alleyways to try to stay out of sight. But you do end up making your way down to the low lantern. You guys can all scroll your guys down here.
I have something I want to do before we go in.
Sure.
I want to cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
I'm going to create a flame, and I'm going to light my candle.
You're going to walk down the streets with a lit candle on your head?
I'm going to do it when I get to the lower lantern.
Okay.
I wanted to do it as like we get there.
Sure.
That way it's lit as I walk in, kind of thing.
Sure, 100%. Okay. So, hey, we get to go here.
Did we give Mortlock a weapon? Because he's not using his own.
He has his club.
But he's not using his
No.
club because he can be identified by his club.
Yeah, he left that behind.
I'm going to hand him my quarterstaff to use in the interim.
Okay. He kind of very quickly takes it and he just jams it up into his back loop.
Wait, Mortlock. Do you want
The
to
loop of rope.
find something else?
And I'll show a mace.
It's a cult mace.
No, you're right. Yeah, good call.
I have a mace too. I thought about it. I was like,
Yeah, didn't think of that. Good call.
So you make your way up and you find, you can even see it in the distance as all of these other boats are kind of rocking on their respective docks and just swaying in the swell of the water. This one particular boat it's got a pretty decent amount of color on the outside of it and the sign up front, and this boat is not moving at all. And you see when you get up there are 2 very taut chains holding the boat right up against the dock. And let me bring you.
Hold on, I have a quick DM question.
Sure.
I guess not kind of DM, but also not really. When we approach there, what are the chains linked to? Like, what are they tied? Like, what are they going to? What are they anchored to, I should say.
So they are anchored to what effectively looks like just 2 massive metal bolts, about a foot thick, that are bolted right into the stone of the dock.
And what this chain is made out of iron?
Iron. Just so I know, because you keep asking about what metal things are made out of, is there a reason why?
Yes.
Okay, can you send me like whatever it is while you're doing that? Because I'm like I don't understand what's going on.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm actually going to switch you guys over here.
Whee!
Also,
Send.
Krepe, I'm gonna try something specifically with your token. Okay. If vision becomes a problem, just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I just realized.
Wrong token, by the way.
Is it?
Yep. Half my inventory is missing.
Fart.
Is there a way for you just to remove all the other tokens besides the right one?
Well, I know what's happening. And it's very unfortunate. So, Yoll, can you tell me if this is the right token?
Is this your
Is this
card?
your token?
Wait, I just realized you don't have vision on this token.
I do have vision on this token. Nope.
It's the wrong one. I need to talk to. Is it Fike?
Fake. Faker.
Hey, go fight yourself, bud.
Nope.
I
Fight
need
is
to talk
a
to
human.
your old DM.
Not my old DM. My current
Your
DM.
current other DM.
My friend.
Yes, that's the one.
Inventory has all my stuff. Party on,
Yes.
Wayne.
Yeah, I know. All right.
We did it.
Oh no! What did I do?
Whoa.
I didn't mean to do that. How did you get there? Okay, so we're not going to test the vision thing, anyways. So, you guys roll up, and that is what you're greeted with: is just this totally contained boat right up on the dock here, and carved into the upper deck on the outside is just the words "The Low Lantern."
Pretty shitty name for a boat.
The name of a bar. On a
But
boat.
it's a boat. But it's a boat.
It might be the name of the boat as well. I wonder. Interesting.
And you also can see there's nobody up on the upper decks.
Ready for the performance of a lifetime, folks?
Yes.
Well, should I go in first then?
No.
I don't think we should all go in at once.
No, I
Yeah,
think
that would be suspicious.
You should go in last.
Yoll and Buru need to get into the drunk tank.
Smart.
And I have an idea on how we can find out when that happens. And I want to put my hand on Gantash's shoulder. Okay? And I want to cast a spell.
Oh.
Boom.
Whoa.
Hello, sailor.
1 hour?
Anything the target is wearing. What? If I knew you could do that, we could have just fucking walked down to the
Why
drunk tank.
now?
Now they can cast it once.
Why?
Cast it
Why
once.
did you tell us earlier?
I don't know.
You make me invisible and I'll just go fucking chop his head off. We don't have to worry about it.
It's too late.
No, this our plan. I like our plan.
I gotta be honest with you.
Oh my
really
God.
Dude, I'm really glad Lemon didn't be like, oh yeah, I just have invisibility by the way.
You're
So-
Robo. You're Robo.
Oh, I apologize.
Well,
We
this,
still heard you.
this is so Gantash can tell us when to
So
come
good.
in. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we could have.
And also see everything.
I'm gonna.
I love the plan.
Am I invisible? Like, am I just?
You're invisible. Everything about you is invisible.
I wanna put my hand on Yoll's kind of like shoulder, and I want to cast my telepathy thing. I'll be like, "Don't worry, Yoll. I'll be in your head."
I never got to talk to you about that thing I wanted to talk to you about. We'll talk about it later.
Right now, just think of me as a floating old man that's invisible and also in your head.
I don't like the sound of that.
Just talk to me when you need me.
I'll be around.
All right. You'll know. You'll know when I know, if you know what I'm saying, you know?
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You'll know when I know. If you know, you know.
Y'all know, y'all.
And then I'm just gonna look at everyone, go showtime, and then I'm gonna go inside.
All right, so you make your way up to the main deck, and I get to read you a cool little thing. So you guys can all make your way up, so you can see. Yeah, actually, I just picked that skill up not too long ago.
Wow.
Proficiency.
There's only oh wait, sorry. I thought only 3 of us were going up.
Yeah, not all of us are going up at once. So
So the main deck of this old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper, visible through the hatch's glass panes. 5 dead seagulls, I apologize, lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest. A 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging.
I hate that they didn't say there was.
I have Speak with Animals currently active.
Oh, you do? You do?
It's like to look at one of the ravens on the ground and be like, you guys eating these or what?
They are seagulls. Seagulls on the ground.
Yeah, I know, but the ravens, I'm talking about the ravens pointing at the seagulls on the ground, being like, you guys eating these or what?
When you say that, the ravens kind of pause and like turn their head, and they just keep squawking at you.
That's awfully suspect.
Sussy.
But I mean, realistically, you'll probably just think she's like, oh, I guess I'm not as magical as I thought I was. All right, whatever. I'm going inside. I'm thirsty.
I want to say in Yoll's head, they might be agents of Amric. So be careful. It might be already being watched. Morlock did say there were devils and imps.
Yeah, I suppose so. Gross. I don't know which one of these stairs goes down.
Oh, sorry. The stairs right here.
Understood.
Okay, so Buru and...
Wait. Hold up. I was going in by myself first. We can't go in together. I thought we talked about this.
We did. I brought it up.
Okay.
Well, Gantash is invisible. He can go anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, I think you and Buru should go in together.
I don't think so.
I thought that's what we just okay.
All you need to do is get drunk. Fight each other.
Or pretend to get drunk.
Put in the bar. Yeah.
No, I don't think.
Put in the cage.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. It's your plan.
I thought I was pretty clear about what the plan was, but I guess not.
It's the plan.
Okay.
Well, it's too late now. I'm inside.
That's what he said.
Lemon,
Yeah.
hit it.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Yoll, you
drag me over.
Oh, are you coming down too?
Yeah, I'm invisible.
All right. So Yoll, you make your way down, and Gantash as well, and you have to round a corner before coming into the main bar area. You can see that there are patrons of all kinds of different race and creed, and there are a lot of them. There's a lot of dice on the tables that have more than one patron. There's just stacks and stacks in these boxes, and you can see that the 2 tables with multiple patrons, they're rolling them. There's a bit of coin on there as well. Behind the bar is. Oh shit! So sorry. Behind the bar is a tiefling, a red-skinned horned tiefling with a very rickety-looking sea crab on her shoulder. And when you enter, she sees you from across the bar and just kind of waves at you to bring you closer. Yoll, of course, not Gantash.
Afternoon.
She comes over here. She says, "Oh, well met. My name is this is hard to say. Lorela. Lorela.
My name is
Lorela
Brazier.
Thundereth. Sorry?
Nothing. I'm making fun of Lemon.
Oh, okay. My name is Lorela Thundereth, but folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. Things can get pretty messy around here, though. So, hopefully you're into that kind of thing.
Do I look like someone who's not?
No, actually, you look like somebody who is. So, what'll be your fancy?
Of a pint of your strongest. Please and thank you.
Well, we keep the strongest down here. And then she reaches underneath the bar and fiddles around a little bit, and she comes out with a full stein. It's where the good stuff is, if you can afford it. You want to run a tab?
No tabs. I don't do tabs. I don't like the idea of owing someone.
All right. Well, it's going to be 2 silver for that one.
Here's 4.
Wow. You want me to line up another one for you?
Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
I've had a day.
Well, it's pretty early to already have a day, but, you know, each their own. And you can see she reaches down underneath the bar and then just sticks up another stein right next to her. She says, "That one's going to be for you. I just got to take care of some stuff." And you can see she walks down to the other end of the bar, past this hooded Kenku, and she waves her hand around, and she casts Prestidigitation and wipes the bar clean.
That's pog. That's pog. That's so
Damn.
pog. That's so pog.
While Yoll is kind of like hunkered down in his drink, I want to look around the bar and kind of like scan the different patrons, see if there's anybody kind of worth recognizing, or if they're all just kind of like basic mercenaries. Like, just kind of like see if there's anything that stands out to Gantash as being kind of like strange.
Sure. So the people at the bar, you see this just looks like a commoner woman, just kind of hunched over at the bar. She seems to just be kind of interested in what she's got in front of her, which is her own drink, and she's just swilling it around. The gentleman next to Yoll on his left here is a fairly well armored. Looks like he could have been in some sort of army, the way that he's dressed. And he's got a mace stuck over his to his back. Everybody else just looks like your kind of typical run-of-the-mill, just rough and tumble group of either mercenaries or assassins. There's a mix of dwarves and elves with dark skin and humans. But nobody particularly sticks out to you as somebody you would know.
What I want to do is, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I kind of want to go through the bar and kind of eavesdrop on conversations and come back to Yoll, kind of like slowly, like kind of just like at like a walking pace, see if there's any conversations that kind of like pique my interest or if it's just like drunk banter.
Sure. So the table with the two patrons over here, so you've got a human and a dwarf. They've got dice on the table. They've got some coin on the table, and amidst their gambling, you hear the dwarf just say, well, you wouldn't want to lose too much money to me. Don't want me coming after you to break your legs. Huh? And the human just replies, yeah, shut up. Just roll the dice. And they're just kind of going at it back and forth. Everybody else seems to be kind of just distracted, doing their own thing. You got a couple of humans just looking out the portholes at the swelling water, and the other two in the corner over here, the two elves. You get up relatively close, and they actually seem to be in a bit of a whispered conversation. So I'm going to have you, if you're interested in listening to them, I'm going to have you actually make a stealth check to get close enough.
Ooh. Hey. Sure.
Imagine being invisible and having to make stealth checks regardless.
Well, for noise.
Okay. I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. So you see why we do the stealth checks.
And I always like inspiration is only to add, right? Like inspiration is not to re-roll.
Inspiration gives you advantage on a roll.
Yeah. So it is
regular
a reroll.
inspiration that gives you advantage.
And I'm gonna
Bardic
inspire
inspiration
myself.
allows you to do
I'm gonna
1d6.
inspire myself.
Okay.
14, way better. Second time around.
Okay.
After mods?
Okay. So you kind of creep your way up, and amidst all the coin and the dice, and there's beer on the floor, you kind of just creep your way in, avoiding any real noise, and you just hear them kind of in their whispered tones. Just the one to the north of the table there just kind of has his head down. He's got dice in his hand, and he says, I don't know how much more I can really get out of him. I'm pretty deep right now. And the other one just goes, hey, he's loaded. Just go get some more. It's not going to break you, is it? He just kind of mulls and replies, you don't understand. I'm deep. Like 600 gold deep. And at that, the one elf just like kind of kicks back up against the wall. Says, put those dice down. We can't do this anymore. I'm not going to take your money. This is just way beyond what I thought this was. Put them down and go home. And you see this kind of look of shame just fall over the elf, and he just kind of slowly puts his dice down. Says, I'm going to try to pay him back. I'm going to try to get this sorted. But if you don't hear from me, you know what happened. And he just kind of stands up from the table and takes the last swig of his drink and makes his way out of the bar.
I don't want to start to slowly walk back over. Trying to figure out where is a good place to stand. I think I'll stand here, kind of like try to stay out of range of anybody kind of like walking through or something, or like, I don't know. And then I'll telepathically talk to you all, and I'll say, hi, I did a little scan, walked around. There's just gamblers, people in deep. Nobody really here for Amric. This one guy was 600 gold deep, so this place is a gambler's paradise. Don't ever bring Buru or Silas back here. This is some dangerous territory.
I'm starting to regret coming here myself. I got the twinge.
I'm positioned by the stairs. I'll keep an ear out.
And just so you know, if you look down the stairs, which it's just a wide open staircase, you can actually see a fairly tall, dark-haired human, very well armored, and has has a crossbow in his hand that's just kind of like plunked on the floor, and he's just kind of holding it, just leaned up against one of the poles that holds the structure together. And so at that, the friendly tiefling, after you can see she's just kind of whipping out these like sparks of prestidigitation, just cleaning things up. And she does make the place look quite a bit nicer than when you first walked in. She turns to you again and just says, like, looks into your stein to check on like how much you've been drinking. Says, you just tell me when you're gonna need that other one.
You're not cleaning up on my account, are you?
No. Cleaning up on account of this guy. And she like elbows him, and this fairly large, broad, well-armored guy, you can see this fairly slender tiefling with that elbow. He really gets sent back, almost falls off his chair.
I want to catch him.
You're gonna catch him?
I want to catch him, like brace his back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So you like kind of catch him, and he very quickly like looks to you and just nods and just, it's this bird. It's this bird that makes the mess. I clean up all my drinks, and you know that.
I don't know that I've ever seen a Kenku in Baldur's Gate.
And he just kind of turns to you and just like clicks his beak. Says, well, you have now. Also, I'm going to correct her name. I'm just realizing the pronunciation is Larailra. Larailra.
Railra. I'm going to misspell it because I can.
Yeah.
Rail.
Like Roro.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
I want to talk to this big fucking burly dude who just got his fucking ass kicked by an elbow.
Yeah.
What's your story, big fella?
Well, do you want the real story? And he's kind of like a little bit wobbly. Do you want the real story? And he like kicks back and he looks, and you've got your Flaming Fist badge branded on you, right?
Yeah, but I'm wearing I have my cloak covering it.
So he couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he goes, so you want the real story? Or you want the story I tell all these losers over here? And he just kind of waves his hand and pointing across the room.
I'm going to down the last of my drink and go, I want the interesting one.
Oh. Well, I used to fight. Not that long ago. For a city. It doesn't exist anymore. I was a noble fighter. If you can believe it. And he's got this kind of like sash that's crossing his armor. And he lifts it up. And you can see this this emblem of a knight's helmet with flames around it. It says, and he kind of leans in and he like looks around, like does one of these to the Kenko to get him to turn around and like stop listening, and he goes, I was a hell rider. a week ago. And now I'm stuck here.
Tell me what the Hell Riders are. Sorry.
So the Hell Riders, are it's one of the things that the Flaming Fist are particularly keeping an eye out for.
Yeah.
And they are an army that was trained to fight in something that you've heard called the Blood War, which doesn't take place here.
Right.
But they're from Elturel. You know that much.
How the hell do you get kicked out of that? And before he starts answering, I am gonna telepathically speak to Gantash and be like, "You might want to listen to this one."
Okay, I'm gonna move my way over.
Says, I wasn't kicked out. There's nothing left to fight for. You get it? The city is out. So I'm out.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to Yoll. I'm gonna say, I didn't want it to be this way that you found out, but he's right. The city is gone. I saw it with my own eyes. Just in a pit like an earthquake, down into the depths. And further down it went.
And to clarify, at this point, so far it had just been kind of rumors that maybe to Yoll you don't really care about. But you've been to Elturel in your trade, and it is a huge city. It is the capital city of the entire kind of kingdom.
Yeah.
So this is the first that you've really had this kind of sink in that the whole city is gone.
And you saw this city go?
Saw more than that, Yoll.
No, I'm not sorry. I'm not talking to you.
I was wondering too.
Yeah.
I'm talking to to our friend here.
Says, I wasn't there when it happened, but when I came back to a crater, well, your imagination does the work for you. So then I came here. I hid this, pretended to be just a traveler, wary, needed a place to stay. And I found it. Shithole.
What kind of an idiot comes here?
Well, when you got nowhere else to go.
Mate, there's everywhere to go. All due respect, I'm so sorry for your loss, but goddamn, what the fuck are you doing here?
Well,
Talk about a fall from grace.
yeah. Fall from grace.
Ironically true.
Yeah, that's a good one. And he just kind of chuckles to himself a little bit. Well, there's a bunch of us here. And I just kind of went with the crowd.
What's your name, friend?
It's Jorun.
Captain, please let me pay for Jolrun's next beer.
Yeah? I mean, he's going to have a lot more than one.
I said the next one, we'll see where we go from there.
All right. You want him to have the good stuff like you too?
Of course.
All right. I like your style. And she kind of holds out her holds her arm to the table, and the crab just kind of scuttles off and actually grabs the beer that she had set aside for you and drags it over to him. Just a crab scuttling across with a fucking beer in the pincer.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers. Cheers. So are you, just so I know, are you actually drinking right now?
I mean, yes, but I'm drinking in two ways. One, sloppily, so that I'm spilling probably half of it down my shirt.
Okay.
And two, I'm a seasoned veteran.
Okay. Fair. Okay. So he very happily like chugs back, and after his first drink, he just sets the stein down. You can see he's drunk 3/4 of the stein. He just kind of shakes his head and what's your story?
My story.
Yeah.
Well, I'm was a traitor.
Was. A man won't pry.
I got caught doing a couple things that maybe aren't so great for traders to be doing. To be clear, I know this is not my backstory. I'm lying to him.
Sure. Yeah. I'll have you roll a deception check with advantage. This guy is pretty tanked up.
Sure. Oh dear.
You're okay. You're good. He just kind of like leans in and is like nodding.
Turns out people don't like traders who steal and kill and steal and then kill some more.
Kill. Well, maybe we have some things in common.
You see this shovel?
He kind of eyeballs it. Yeah.
Somebody was using it to try and bury me alive. So I used it to cut his head off.
All right. And now you use it to kill yourself. Sentimental guy, huh?
No, use it to... And now I use it to kill... Yes, not kill myself.
Yes, not kill yourself.
No, I know. Listen, whatever gets the blood flowing.
Yeah, you got that right. Blood.
Name's Omek. It's nice to meet you.
Omek. Great to meet you. Thanks for the beer. I'm gonna go relieve myself.
Just don't tell me about it.
I won't. And he heads his way down the stairs. All right. You said Auric or Omric?
Omek. Omik.
Okay. Okay. So the kind of hustle and bustle of the bar just kind of carries on. And Lorelra is pretty keen on keeping up with the drinks. She's like bouncing around, making sure everybody's full up. But for the most part, the action carries on as usual. People just milling about. Nothing too crazy going on right now.
Excuse me.
This elf up top here on the main deck, having left, sees Buru on the main deck and just kind of gives him like a questioning look. What is Buru doing right now?
You're muted,
Can't
Trieu.
hear you. Can't hear you.
Me?
No,
No, we
my
can't hear you.
Trieu.
Hello?
There you go.
You're good now.
I'm just looking out towards the water.
Oh, okay. So this elf just kind of looks at you and just slumps his head back down and moves his way across. And now spots the three of you. And what are you three doing?
You want to?
Making that noise.
Let's. Hello.
Oh my god! What are you
No,
doing here?
No, not like that. I have
Hey, ladies. Hey.
I guess I have a cards. Maybe I'm like playing cards with these guys, like hanging outside. I also have dice. Maybe we're just playing some.
I will
No.
be
Some
a little bit
games.
away from them.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
tuning
No,
my
fine.
loot.
Fuck you.
Okay. Mortlock would have engaged. in
Detuning your loot, maybe?
it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, playing some dice, some Pog or whatever it's called.
Dude,
Playing Pogs. He's playing Pogs.
He's playing Pog. Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, what
So-
color is your slammer?
Mortlock would have kind of participated in this like charade with you, but the elf kind of sees that as he makes his way down the steps and slows down on the last couple steps as he's peering over, and you see whoa, what just happened there? Okay, so he creeps up and just kind of like inspects what you guys are doing, and he sees a little bit shy about approaching, but sees what you're doing and seems a little bit interested as he very slowly walks by and checks out what you're playing.
Can I help you, sir?
No, I suppose I shouldn't really.
Shouldn't what?
I just got done gambling, so I don't really have to play anymore, I got my fix. And he like kind of laughs, like chuckles to himself.
Well, you on a winning streak or something? Get any luck tonight?
I did okay. Yeah, I'm on a winning streak.
Do I do it to him?
I don't know.
Well, we're not playing for anything really right now. We're just kind of two friends just practicing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys don't play for money or anything like that. That's good.
We're not doing that right now, no. But I'm somewhat of a gambler myself.
Oh, I suppose that's why you'd be here. Maybe just one? You want to play just one? And you could see he's like kind of like itching and he's like really dialed in.
Oh, how much are you thinking?
I mean, I've got some gold on me. I've got maybe, and he like pulls out this like sack. He's like, I got like 16 gold. So maybe like a couple gold. I don't know. I don't want to be too imposing.
I'm gonna turn to Mortlock and ask him if he wants to. What's the game?
Wingdings?
Are we
Baldur's
playing
Bones. Baldur's Bones.
Mortlock and ask him if he would like to gamble a little bit with this gentleman, and I'll turn to the elf and ask what his name is.
Oh, it's Aerith. And you see Mortlock when you ask him, he just kind of like pushes his mouth closed and just slowly shakes his head. And he like takes a step back away from the two of you.
All right, then I'll play one with you. I think
Okay,
my friend
yeah.
here is gonna sit out.
Yeah, and you see him like kind of like loosen up a little. And he's, yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you want to play for?
Here, wait one. Roger.
What was that? Yes? Me?
You want to get on in on some Baldur's Bones? Playing for some gold.
Well, that's the issue. I don't have any gold. I have 1 gold in my name. Well, it's all the gambling,
Okay, all right. Suit yourself.
Hey, I mean, if you guys want to play for 1 gold, I'll play it, but only got 1 gold.
Well, who knows? You might get 2 gold out of that.
Alright, fine. Twist my arm, why don't you? I'll play.
Okay, well, first round for 1 gold. I forget how to play. So.
Yeah. So the way it
Hold
works.
on, I have the rules.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead, DM.
Well, he's
Sorry.
the DM.
Yeah. So the way it works is you roll a d6,
Okay.
and then you have you're trying to get to 21 without going over. If you go over, you bust. And you just go around adding die. So you go one at a time, 1 die at a time, and you go in rounds.
Blackjack with dice.
Yes.
I have weighted dice.
Yes. Do you remember what you have?
No. Wait.
I do.
Wait. Oh no, I deleted it. No. What do I have?
I remember.
Oh, lemon.
What is
What
it,
is it?
Krepe?
He has a guaranteed 6 and a guaranteed 1.
Okay.
That's my
I
man.
deleted my notes from before.
My man.
Update those. I yeah, I know.
So you have 2
Thanks,
die
man.
that are loaded.
Guaranteed 6 and 1. So
Okay.
sorry. Thank you, Krepe.
So he just says, he says, just 1 gold, or did you want to play for a little bit more? Just the 2 of us, and we'll play for 1 with him at the same time.
I think that seems fair.
That seems fair.
Okay. So what are you comfortable with? I don't want to be too pushy.
How does 5 gold sound? You said you had 17?
16.
16.
And you seem kind of like gulping. Yeah, 5. 5 is good. And he says, well, do you have dice that I can use? You have a whole set.
Oh yeah,
so-
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hand him some dice.
Okay. Yeah, let's play. You want to go first?
Sure. And I'll roll. Roll to 3.
3. Okay.
3.
Roger, you'd be next. So Roger, you're playing for 3 gold. These guys are playing for 10
He
plus
only
your
has
1.
1. Oh yeah. Okay.
First roll is a 6, actually.
Okay. We got a 6 too.
Fuck!
So he rolls a 6.
Fuck!
What do we bust on again? I'm so
Over
21.
21.
We're
Okay.
playing 21.
Okay.
Your
You don't
roll
want to
was
get to 22. You want to get exactly to 21.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, that is a 1.
So you're at 4.
I'm at 4.
Okay. Roger.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammies. That is a 2. I'm at 8.
Okay. So this guy's at 11. 11.
Yeah.
Don't fuck me on this one.
A 4
Okay. So you're at 8.
and 8.
Actually, I'm not going to track yours anymore.
Yeah, I'm tracking mine.
Okay.
I'm at 11. I just rolled 3.
3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this guy's at 14.
Oh. That is a 5.
Okay. Ethan.
That is a solid 1, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so this guy is now at 19, and he kind of like kicks back, and he's like, he like takes a breath, and he's like seems very proud of himself.
Okay. I'm rolling my weighted 6.
Okay.
That makes me to 20.
Give me just give me a sleight of hand
yeah.
check, but I'm gonna give you advantage. This guy is pretty preoccupied with his results.
Sleight of hand. And let me just. I'm just rolling it in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is like so just dialed into his 19. He's like, yeah, like he's just super proud of it, so he doesn't notice.
Okay.
And what does that bring you to?
20.
That brings you to 20.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, baby, here we go. Another one. Let's go. Fuck.
So it comes around to him, and he's like, he sees your 20, and he just goes, "It's okay. Big 2's coming." And he like takes the die, and then he rolls it, and he rolls a 4, which brings him to 23.
Oh.
And he just like kind of slumps down, and he like goes on his knees. He just says, "Well, I guess I'll stay to watch what happens. Not a big deal. It's all winnings, you know. It's all winnings." He's like scratching himself.
You got a 50-50 chance, you know?
You mean
Yeah.
you're gonna watch me win?
Yeah. Get him, buddy.
Get him, buddy.
Oh, it's not even my roll. It's his.
What are you at?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Not like we're party. Not like we're teammates.
I'm rolling my
I can't
weighted
tell you.
one.
But
by
also,
the
you
way.
roll all your dice publicly, so he knows. He
I'm
just doesn't know
rolling-
'cause you haven't been saying.
Yeah, I'm rolling my weighted one to get.
Okay,
21
give me that same sleight of hand check with advantage.
with advantage.
Yeah, you're trying to beat an 8 here. There you go. Yeah, so he's just like, he's pretty desolate right now, and he's a little bit bummed he doesn't really catch that you
Does Roger?
swap out the dice. Sure, Roger, give me that perception check.
Oh, baby, yes, sir.
Roger doesn't know I have. I don't believe he knows.
Yeah, I get fucked. I rolled an 18, 14 plus 4.
Okay. So you catch Silas as he like goes to roll the die, and you just see 2 die in his hand, and then only 1 comes out. And he gets to 21.
That's some pretty good luck there. But I think I might be able to beat you. Or at least tie off the tie you, won't I? I got
And then
it.
he lights himself on fire, and he runs into the ocean.
He lights his candles.
All right, baby. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. 2. Fuck. I'm at 15.
Okay, keep going.
I keep rolling, right? Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Roll a 6, idiot.
I know. I'm waiting. Okay, here we go.
You fucking dumbass, just roll a 6.
Not a word of a lie. I'm not even.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
6, baby.
So
Hell
you get to reclaim your 1 gold, and then you'd be splitting another gold. So you gain 5 silver from this.
I'm fucking huge.
That's actually
Yeah, bud, you're loaded.
What?
So the elf just kind of shakes his head and gets up, and he just pushes the gold closer to you a little bit on his way up, and he stands up and just brushes his knees off, and well, it was only winnings, so not a big deal. Have a great day.
You want to do double or nothing?
Yeah, you want to double or nothing?
Persuasion check.
Oh, yes.
Persuasion check to ruin this man's life even more.
Oh, baby, here we go. How does a 26 sound?
Well, this is for Silas. This is for Silas, bro. Not you.
What? Okay, well, no.
I rolled a dirty 3, so I
dirty
rolled
3.
a 2.
So
Plus
he rolled with disadvantage and got 11. So he just says, "No, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna sit this one out."
Are you sure? What about just you and me one-on-one? My 1 gold and 5 silver? Your 1 gold, 5 silver. Yeah, it was that much.
How much did I take? How much did I win from him? Sorry.
So you got 4.5 gold because you had to
Okay.
split one with Roger.
Yeah.
He just goes, no. I gotta get home. I got some kids I need to see.
Okay.
And
Well, you know where to find us.
I do. I'm sure I'll come across you again. And he just makes his way out.
Oh boy.
I'm so upset that I wasted a 26.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Okay. So that's basically the end of that. At this point, I'm basically going to leave it to anyone to do what they want to do, because the milling about the bar right now seems pretty steady. It's just the middle of the afternoon, so nothing crazy is really going down in there right now.
I just want to ask Oh, Mortlock. Sorry.
Mhm.
What's the deal with that guy? That
What's the deal with airline food?
And he like looks around and just says, "I don't know, just some degenerate."
So I shouldn't feel bad taking his money.
Someone's gonna take it.
Perfect.
And to be fair, it's probably not even his money. It's probably owed to Amric.
Is Amric a big gambler?
Oh, he's a money.
Emmerich is the money lender.
He lends
Oh,
money.
he's the money lender. No, he's not a gambler then.
I thought you wrote down everything I said.
Emmerich is the whole reason we're here.
I know.
You're Robo, Ethan.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
No, I know he's a money lender. I have it written down right here. Okay.
I wanna.
Silas,
Yes.
let me go in now. Follow me in a few
I-
more minutes. Or what?
Okay.
What?
I think we should wait for Gantash to give us a signal, because that's why I made him invisible, so he could come back and tell us when to come.
Yeah, the whole point is that Gantash finds when we're in the drunk tank, and then he comes gets you guys.
Yeah, I actually have an action. I want to go up to the upper deck.
Okay.
Go up a deck.
Yep.
We don't have right
You drag me over,
Oh yeah, sorry.
and I want to put my hand very just softly on Buru's shoulder, and I just want to quickly, hey, it's Buru, it's me, Gantash. God damn it. I'm in your head.
Oh, so you're not in my head anymore?
I sever the connection, but fine.
Yoll feels left out.
I'm gonna be like Torm.
Buru, no, it's Gantash. Gantash. I'm connecting with you through your mind.
Okay.
It's safe to come down now. You can be the next one. But don't don't get too connected to Yoll. You don't know each other. Just two drunks.
Okay. I'm just a crazy Minotaur talking to myself.
Oh, there's people to talk to.
No.
Oh. Oh no, you're talking in your
No.
head. You're talking in your head.
Oh.
We're talking to each
okay.
other in your
Yeah.
head.
Okay. Got it. Understood. I'll be right down.
I'll go back down.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, you guys haven't even seen this. I forgot the way vision works.
and I'll
Sorry, Nico.
I'll reconnect with Yoll and say Buru's on his way.
I'm gonna drink from my water skin
Okay.
and take out a ration,
Okay.
and then stumble towards the raven.
So it's up in the rigging, just so you know.
Oh, it's up.
It's like 40 feet up.
I'm gonna stumble and look up at the raven,
Okay.
and I'm gonna yell at it, like,
Okay.
"Hey, get down here!" And I'm gonna hold up the ration.
Okay. So it actually like turns to look at you, and it actually stops They both stop squawking, and they kind of like peer down and like turns its head to see you better.
I'm gonna like move the ration around my hand.
And it actually makes its way over to the mast and just starts like kind of crawling its way down. Like it just like shuffles its way down. It doesn't actually fly down. And it just stays about 10 feet above you and just kind of like looks at you, interested.
I'm gonna take a bite out of the ration, like a small bite, and then hold up the ration again. and while I'm chewing, looking at the bird, the raven, in its eyes.
It seems interested, so it flies over, just silently, and tries to swoop and grab the ration from your hand with its claws.
I want to attempt to grab him. The raven.
Okay, give me a dexterity check. Wow. I'm trying to think of who.
Beats.
Yeah, but I don't know who beats who here.
What? Oh, it meets?
Yeah.
Wasn't he trying to pull it away from it, like trying to catch him?
Yeah, I'll say that you grab him. You grab him. You grab it, and it just lets out one big squawk, and the other one actually swoops down to try to start pecking at you.
All right. I'm gonna look at it. Maybe be my friend. And then I'm just gonna, like, try and give it the ration, all drunkenly.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell it to be my friend. I'm just gonna put it down, and the ration's gonna drop as well.
Okay. So you put the raven down?
Yeah, I put the raven down, and with the ration. And I'm gonna tell it to be my friend.
Okay, so the raven like kind of gets put down. The other raven like flies over beside it, and the raven that you put on the ground just kind of like stands there silently, and then you see a kind of where from the back of it, you're like looking down on it, and its sleek feathers go back, and then from the back of those feathers, you see a red stinger fly out from the back of it and attempts to sting you. So I am going to
Red
roll the
rocket,
hit.
baby.
Let me see here.
God damn it.
On an 18, it attempts to sting you.
Oh, it fucking stings me. God damn it.
Okay. And it stings you for 5 piercing damage.
God fucking.
And after it does that, it attempts to the stinger like recedes back inside of itself. It like just curls back underneath, and then it attempts to fly away. So like they both try to fly out this way. And they take to the skies. Unless you're gonna attack them on the way out.
Fucking damn. All right, well, I'm just gonna go back inside. That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay. That is also, just to be clear, not like any raven you've ever seen.
Huh. Okay, so that makes more sense now, because I was like, what kind of fucking raven stings?
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
Now you are bleeding from your leg as you enter this. So maybe you do accomplish some of what you were hoping.
Okay. I'm gonna frantically try to open this door.
Okay. And you're kind of like pulling on it, and it's like shaking, and from around the corner you see this tiefling with a crab on her shoulder come around and go, hey, what are you doing?
I just got stung. I need help.
Okay. Stung? By what?
Yeah, you see a bird? Outside, just outside.
Okay.
Literally right outside. And I'm gonna,
All right.
with both arms, point to my leg that's bleeding.
Okay. Just a sec. And she you can see she waves her hand. She again, just prestidigitation, cleans up your leg. So there's blood still coming out of the hole in your leg, but it's at least not, your fur isn't bloody on your leg. Just give me a second. And she walks up see her fiddle with some keys, opens the door, walks inside, and she comes back fairly quickly with just a wrap. And before she starts applying it, she says, "Are you drinking?"
I've started. I've been drinking.
Are
I'm
you
here
going to
to drink.
continue?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And she starts like wrapping up your leg. And she does a pretty decent job of it. It's nice and tight and firm. Can't even see the blood on the outside. You've just got this like white bandage around your leg now. And she makes her way back to the bar. And it's kind of like signaling you to come down.
Okay, paused.
Oh shit, what happened there? Sorry. Says, "Well, you said, did you not?"
Is there a table for? I'm not just gonna stand.
Well, have a seat. And she kind of motions to the bar stool that's right in front of you.
Ugh, no, not here.
Okay.
What if that bird comes down here? I want to be away from the door.
Look, if a bird with a stinger, first of all, exists, and second of all, makes its way down here, I'll take care of it. Okay, sweetheart?
The crab smells. I don't want to be here.
Well, I know that's not true.
Well, it smells like crabs.
Yeah, I know that's not true either.
Do you have
You
a
trying to
table?
get out of...
This bar stool's a little hot. I just got my leg stung. Come on. Can you be
All
at
right.
least considerate?
Go sit over there. You got a problem with elves? And she points down to the table with the lone elf sitting at it, which is... Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it.
I don't even say anything to her. I just like stumble my leg, and I sit over here.
I turn to Lorel and be like, "Damn, he's a fucking prissy one, isn't he?"
Yeah, he is. But I'm going to make him pay for this. And she just grabs a stein, like very quickly, punches it up to one of the kegs, not the same place that she got yours from. And she just like starts hauling it over to Buru. All right. It's going to be a silver. Slams down the stein on the table.
And I give her 5 silver. I don't even look at her. I just toss it on the table, and I look at the elf.
And he just seems very content to just be kind of like looking off to the side and not really engaging with this.
Can I like survey the room? Like
Yeah.
for the entrances, like what is this?
That is a staircase leading
Go
down.
down?
Yeah.
Huh. So you said there were 4 floors?
That's what he said, yeah.
Do I know? Maybe I'm a little confused here. What floor this is?
This is floor 2.
Floor
He
2.
explained that the
Going
top
down,
floor was
right?
the deck, the second floor was the bar, the third floor was where Emmerich hangs out, and the fourth floor is the drunk tank.
Okay, because I was confused if... Okay, that makes sense. More sense. Okay, so I went down. And that goes down more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here.
So she kind of shocked, scoops up your 5 silver and goes, "Okay, no problem here." She heads back to the bar.
I want to think to Yoll and say, okay, you obviously see Buru now. What's the plan to get thrown into the drunk tank?
Yoll's just gonna think back to Gantash, "Keep drinking," and then I'm gonna say, "Cap another one."
All right. And this time she is kind of like off, and you see the Kenku's a little bit in the way. She goes, "Ah." She like waves her hand, and you see this like ethereal hand come out, grabs your stein, and just carries it underneath. The little thumb flicks up, opens up the top, and then flicks it back down and floats the stein back up in front of you. She seems very like, it's like almost theatric, but it's more practical. It's like, okay, this is in the way. Crab's not going to work. I'm going to send this thing underneath.
Send one to
And-
the Diva Bull over there too. He seems like he's having a bad day.
Okay. And she,
On me, of course.
all right, have it your way. And she kind of, this time, like just pushes the Kenku out of the way and just grabs another stein and fills it up with like the cheaper brand of beer, walks it over to him. Buru slams it in front of you. Says, this one is paid for by a gentleman over at the bar.
Gentlemen, I see a bird and a turtle. What are you talking about?
And she just
Versus
kind of
coming
sighs.
from a
and
cow.
she says, you better keep drinking, sir. For me to be able to put up with you much longer. She walks back and she starts grabbing a couple supplies underneath and grabs another stein and just starts tending to these other tables here.
So the drink she initially gave me, I'm gonna slide across to the elf. Be like, there's more for me, but you gotta have some. I don't see a drink in front of you. And I'm like, the first drink she gave me, I'm gonna slide it over. And I'm gonna take the one that was given second.
Okay. And he kind of gladly pulls it in and goes, all right. Well, if you need a drinking buddy, I suppose I can be that for you.
I'm gonna challenge him to drink against me.
I want to quickly put my hand on Buru's shoulder and connect with him and say, his buddy, an elf that left here maybe not too long ago, was 600 gold deep into gambling. This guy gambles.
I'm just gonna like pick my nose.
He says, and sorry, what did you say? You challenged him?
Yeah, I'm gonna challenge him that I can outdrink him. Starting with this first drink.
He says, Mr. Minotaur, do you know of the constitution of elves?
Nope.
Kind of laughs. He says,
And I'm gonna say, do you know ravens that sting you?
I can't say that I do. All right. 5 gold says I drink more than you.
I say, and I'm gonna say, first one to finish,
Oh.
5 gold.
Well, that's a little different. All right.
We can keep this going. I feel like I like to gamble. There's many rounds. We can do this all night.
It's all right. You give me better odds. 1.5 to 1.
Are you saying you can't drink?
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, baby.
I wanna before he roll. Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
I'm just gonna make a comment that we are 20 to 11 right now.
Yes, I know.
Yes, sir.
So he just kind of goes, yeah, I'm not being that. He just kind of goes, fine. Have it your way. First to finish. And we'll do it as many times as you want.
I say that's more like it.
Bottoms up, and he grabs the stein.
Grab mine.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make a. I'll have you make a Constitution check on this one.
Now, do you roll with like disadvantage based off of the contents of that mug you have?
What do you mean?
So I'm assuming my assumption was that the bartender wanted to get me drunk.
Well, she just wants you to drink. She just wants you to be a patron of the bar.
But she filled it with something else.
You both have the same beer. Same.
Oh,
He filled it with not the good stuff that she was giving me, is what he was saying.
Yeah.
Or
Right,
giving you.
Constitution saving throw, you said?
No, just Constitution straight up.
Check.
That's not bad. So you guys both go to chug your beers. You being the much larger, wider mouth Minotaur, you're able to slam yours back, and you slam your stein on the table. And as you slam it down, you look up at your opponent, and he is just like, there's just beer spilling down his face. He's trying to get through it, and he just and he slams it down. Oh, well, good thing. We didn't put anything on the table. Good practice round.
Ah, God damn it.
And he seems kind of unfazed as he just wipes his mouth.
God damn it. And I'm just gonna say good company. Looking like a good time. And I'm just gonna sit there, and that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. He just says, well, when you're ready for the next one, I will too.
You could see that from the bar, presumably.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna grab a full. If I would like to order, I guess, a new full pint, and come over to this table.
Okay. So Kenko just makes it up for you real quick.
Thanks, pal. I guess I should probably take the. I'm not holding a tab, so I should probably pay for it.
Yes. So if you're getting the cheap beer, it's 1 silver. If it's the
good beer, it's 2 silver. I only drink the good beer. Come on. 44.
So is he at the table now?
Yeah, he just like
I've
walks
just come
over.
up to the table.
I'm
So
gonna
you
look at
guys
the
are
elf.
doing a chugging contest.
I'm gonna look at the elf and be like, friend of yours?
No, I can't say
Is
that he
he
is.
here to wipe your mouth? I'm just gonna interrupt him.
Excuse? What? What is going? What is going on here?
You.
Yeah. I suppose you did in our practice round with no money to lose.
He's trying to insult you because he's afraid of me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, girlfriend, here to defend you. I didn't know elves were like that.
Well,
Not so many of you around. You resort to turtles.
Okay, let's not be homophobic in D&D, shall we?
wait, what did he say?
Not so many elves around. You resort to turtles. I don't. It wasn't a homophobic
Oh.
thing. It's just that I know there's not a lot of elves.
Oh, well. Okay. Next one's on me. Oh, sir. And he like waves over at the Kenku, and the Kenku just kind of clicks. 3 more. And he whips him up real quick, comes over, drops him on the table, and just kind of like hops himself away. Well, I suppose this time it'll be for a little bit of money. A gold?
I'm gonna put 2 on the table.
Ah, speaking my language. And he just quickly like whips out another gold.
All
And
right.
you?
I'll put down 2 as well.
All right then. Good luck. And he holds up his sign.
Bottoms up, uglies.
All right.
Constitution check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration, I think.
Okay.
For gold?
He's inspired.
Yeah.
Okay. So you very quickly like chug yours. You're like a seasoned professional. You slam yours on the ground or on the table. Sorry. Buru, you do the same just shortly after Yoll. Both kind of wipe your mouths and you watch as your esteemed opponent here just has this very similar reaction. Just trying to drink it all back, and it's just flowing down the side of his mouth. And he just slams it down. Fine. 2 gold. And he just shoves each of you a gold. And, well, actually, sorry, no, he doesn't. He shoves it to Yoll. I apologize. He shoves it to Yoll.
All right.
Roll inspiration to steal 2 gold for me. I hate this. Like,
Nope. Use inspiration to roleplay.
Yeah. So, Buru, you would have to slide yours to Yoll as well.
yeah.
Blizzard doing business, buckaroos. Let me know when you want to try taking it seriously. I'm gonna walk back to the bar.
Okay. So
Damn!
So- Lorela is just kind of like cruising around, and you catch her as she's like walking around back and forth. That like all 3 of you guys drinking, and she like just nods her head along. She's like very interested in you guys kind of doing your thing, but continues to work on. At this point, I'm just gonna give. I'm gonna kind of like go back a step here in time, and for Silas and Roger, I'm just gonna give you guys a perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
1. That's a 6.
6 total.
Yep.
Okay, Roger.
7 plus 4. 11.
11. Okay. So you guys did see Roger in particular, you did see the ravens kind of clock off into the distance. They flew basically over top of your heads.
What direction?
They went.
That was for the winter. Shut up.
No,
They went.
okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay. No, it's a legitimate question this time. 'Cause
They
I
went
want to know if they're heading in the direction of the fucking hideout or the fucking headquarters.
Oh, yeah, they went
Legitimate
north.
question this time.
North.
Oh.
These scorpion ravens have flown north.
Yes.
Good.
These scorpion ravens that I could not talk to.
Yes.
Freaking
So I
stun me.
didn't tell anybody that I couldn't talk to them.
True.
You're still not entirely clear what the hell's going on with this whole talking to animals thing.
Fair enough. Okay. So, so basically, everybody's kind of milling about their business. Lorela is just keeping an eye on you guys, making sure everything's good. She comes up to you, Yoll, and she just says, "Oh, you're a couple deep already. Are you gonna keep going?"
Seasoned veteran, keep them coming. But I want to start slurring a little, like fake slurring, but slurring.
Okay. You guys are only about like, let's call it 20 minutes into this kind of procedure. And she comes over to the table here and she says, "Oh, you guys getting along over here?"
Crab lady. Fly around for everyone. No. Make it 2. Everyone here.
And she kind of like looks around and does like a little bit of a count. She goes, "That'll be 2 gold."
That's fine.
Okay, well, you can pay up now.
I give her 2 gold and 10 silver.
Okay. Big spender. And she like walks back to the bar and you see she like makes a snap of her hand. This ethereal mage hand comes out, starts grabbing steins, sticking them on the thing. The Kenku's getting to work here. And in a matter of no time, she's got her 20 drinks lined up and she starts wave, the mage hand goes out, the crab starts dragging him over to the two at the bar, and just all these things are delivered, and everybody in the bar starts getting rowdy. They're whoa, who bought this for us? Whoa, what a good day to be at the Low Lantern. And as everybody's kind of celebrating, you see this Gantash, who you would recognize as the guy that was standing at the bottom of the stairs, just dragging a crossbow, just kind of comes up at all the commotion and just like looks around and just does kind of a quick glance around and then just drags, and he like thumps the crossbow on the ground on the way down, just drags himself back downstairs. And everybody's just having a good time now. They're all just drinking up. Everybody's kind of going crazy. Lorelra seems very distracted. And your drinking buddy, Elf, just decides to just kind of start slowly sipping away at his new drink.
I'm going to take the two that Buru just sent around, and in one hand, drink them both at the same time, but drinking maybe like an eighth of one total beer while spilling the rest of it down my chest. But like being theatrical about it.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah. So you like slam these two. It's getting all down your shell. It's kind of like resting and like pooling on your shoulder skin around your shell.
Okay,
and everybody seems interested, like to believe it. The woman who's sitting next to you is just kind of like clapping and like cheering you on. And the Kenku also like looks and just like it's like kind of stunned and like turns around and starts going back to work.
While it's happening, I want to stand up with both mugs, and I'm gonna yell, "Toast! Everyone, toast!" Get everyone's attention.
They all kind of do. They recognize that you're
and
the
I
one that
say, "To the ones we've lost in Elturel." That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna down my drink. I'm gonna drink, but I'm gonna look around the room while to see a reaction.
Okay, but you are drinking both of these.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna like kind of like drink the first one, but the second one I'm gonna like probably spill as well.
Okay, so give me a performance check just on that second beer.
Oh, I think I have to do inspiration here.
Well, we'll find out. You can roll it. You can choose it after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it after the roll, but before you find out the results.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you down your one drink. You're kind of flailing around the other one. A lot of it goes spilling everywhere. You barely really drink anything of it, but everybody kind of toasts you. When you say though to those we lost in Elturel,
Yoll face palms to that sentence.
Yeah.
Like.
There are a couple of people. So the woman that's at the bar here and this gentleman over here, they both kind of pause at that. Everybody else just kind of slams it, but it's very noticeable. It's like everybody else is moving and drinking their beer, but the two of them just kind of stay still a little bit, and then they just slowly kind of make their way to start drinking.
Okay, so the two behind me hesitate.
I know the one at the bar and the guy at this table.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I'm just gonna chill for now. It's good to know.
Okay. So as time goes on, your kind of act just plays out, and you've drunk more than enough beer to, where Lorelra starts kind of asking, like, I appreciate the business. You're going pretty hard tonight, huh?
Come in.
And I'm gonna kick the chair that's right in front of her. A raven that stings? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna let that go. And I'm gonna slam the table on while I'm talking to her too.
And she's like kind of like looking around. You guys are clearly like acting out the most here. She goes, all right. Is there a home that you guys can get home to tonight?
Does it look like I want to leave?
Mine's haunted and I'm scared of ghosts.
All right. Give me you guys you passed the other check, so I'll give you advantage on this one. Give me a. You know what? Yeah, give me another performance check. Advantage though. Advantage. Both of you guys can do it. All right.
3? Holy fuck!
The +3.
No, I rolled a 3 and a 17.
I rolled a 3 too. Crazy, dude.
Oh my god, we both rolled 3s.
Good thing you had advantage.
I mean, to be fair, I was rehearsing with the hopes that you would be like, okay, well, you were rehearsing, so you can have advantage on this.
Yes, yeah. Okay, cool. So she is just like, all right. Well, if you're staying here, we have lodging. I doubt that it's gonna be a problem for you both, big spenders. But it ain't pretty. Okay? So if you get out of hand, or if you need somewhere to lie down, you just say. If you get out of hand, though, I'm gonna stick you down there and I'm gonna lock the door. Okay, big guys?
I'm just gonna nod.
All right.
And while she's walking away, I want to ask her for crab stings too.
No. In fact, he does what I tell him to do. And she like kind of holds out her finger and he like gets on top and just like starts spinning around. He'll sting if I tell him to sting.
As she comes back to the bar, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I think I know what you're talking. I get it. I might be a little bit drunk. I could use a nap.
All right.
Is here good?
Yeah. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, is here good? And I'm gonna put my head down on the bar.
No. Come on. Let's go. And she starts like kind of lifting you up, and she's surprisingly strong, actually. You've never had
do weigh
somebody this
500
small.
pounds.
Yeah. And you've never had somebody this small like actually be able to like lift you off, even though you're just leaning forward. Even just that weight, she's like, yeah.
You're strong. Whoa.
Yeah, and you are very drunk. And she.
This is your fault. This is my fault, but this is your fault too.
It's both of our faults, big guy. And she kind of gets under your arm and starts like kind of carrying you down the stairs. And so down the stairs you go. I will bring you down here, and she's gonna come with you. So, what you find down here is actually a much different scene from what you saw upstairs. Down here, you actually see a similar style of table from the ones upstairs, but the seats are all done up in like a red velvet fabric with a gold trim, kind of keeping it all the pieces together. The floor is much nicer down here. You take a turn around this corner here. Bump you up here. There's like a whole couched seating area. The bar is much nicer. It's like an oak polished tabletop. And there are just kind of strewn about these different well-armored human men just kind of minding their own business. They're not really drinking. They're just kind of kicked back. And when you make your way across this way, as she kind of leads you through, she keeps her head down and she kind of leads you through. What you see is actually a black-haired, about 5'10" guy just kind of lounged out, he's got his feet kicked up, and he's got a wine glass in one hand, and in the other hand, he's got a couple of coins that he's just rolling between his fingers. And sitting on the back of the couch, I want to see if I do this properly. sitting on the back of the couch is... Oh, I didn't mean to show that to everybody. Shit. That's okay.
What the
You guys didn't see that?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Sitting on the back of the couch is this creature. You have never seen this thing before. I know you can see the name of it, but you've never seen this thing before. And it's just kind of hunched over, and it's got this little trident-looking thing just planted in the floor. The trident is longer than he is, and he's just kind of on the back of the couch where you see this guy just sitting, rolling this coin. And when Lorela brings you over here, he just kind of slowly glances over and just like gives you like the look up and down as you get taken down the staircase.
Looks comfy up there.
Yeah, it is.
Bit crowded for my tastes.
Yeah, it is also that too. Look, buddy, you can stay down here, okay? There's a bed for you. And she kind of like points off to the side here. Some of them are taken, just obviously don't take those ones, but this one here looks good. And she points to the one that's like directly to the right here. And you can see in this other bed across from you, and actually you would, just so you can see, there's somebody else over here in that bed. And she says, all right, take it easy, big guy. Just remember, you remember my name?
Yeah, it's good
enough. Just when you come upstairs, either say that or ask for the captain, and I'll help.
It doesn't matter. I know you're the captain. Good night.
Good night, buddy.
And then I'm gonna face plant into the bed.
Okay. That actually weirdly worked out like a decent ending spot. So we're going to end there with Yoll sleeping in his beautiful little thrown together bedroll on the bottom of this ship, and everybody else kind of awaiting their turn for the plans to be conducted.
Executed.
That's a better word. Okay. So that's where we're going to call it. We fucking did it. We got there. 11:02. Not bad.
GG!
Started on time, ended on time.
Yeah.
Okay.